Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
The Mavericks beat the Bulls 119-99 last night. The Bulls are 3-5 with the loss. Nikola Vukovic, 14 points, 10 rebounds. While sitting out the fourth quarter, Chicago played its second consecutive game without leading scorer Zach LaVine. He's dealing with a right abductor strain. The Bulls have lost 3 in a row. The Bears host the Patriots this Sunday. Chicago's lost 2 in a row, 4-4-0 overall this season. New England 2-7-0. The Bears are 4-0 at Soldier Field this season. At United Center last night, the Blackhawks came up short, losing 4-1 against the Red Wings. Dylan Larkin and Alex DeBrincat with a goal and an assist apiece for Detroit. Nick Foligno scored Chicago's only goal. The Hawks dropped to 5-8-1 overall, just 1-4-0 on their home ice this season. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
If you're not planning to come into Macy's this week, you're missing out because our Friends and Family Sale is happening now. What does that mean? It means when you use your coupon or Macy's card, you can take an extra 30% off, just like Friends and Family can. That's 30% off the latest trends, 30% off new arrivals, 30% off the best brands. It's just this week. It's just what you've been waiting for, and it's only at Macy's. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
The 90s called. They said the Gordita Supreme is so back in the new $7 Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell. It's all looking fresh to death with the pillowy 90s Gordita Supreme alongside the beefy 5-layer burrito, double stacked taco, chips with nacho cheese sauce, and medium drink. All for just $7. It's your wallet's favorite cheesy crunchy combo here for a limited time. Grab yours and relive the decades only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for
Thanks for listening to WRMN 1410. Don't forget to join us every day for our Comfort Keepers feature. Comfort Keepers is a leading provider of in-home non-medical care for seniors and other adults in need of assistance with daily activities. Again, listen daily at 7:25 a.m. for our Comfort Keepers feature. And thanks for listening.
The lightest, fluffiest pancakes are calling your name at JoJo's Diner, 1935 West Gulf Road in Schaumburg. JoJo's has a huge breakfast menu featuring skillets, eggs Benedict, and so much more. Don't stop at breakfast. JoJo's also offers great burgers, sandwiches, and shakes. And for mouth-watering prime rib, try JoJo's for dinner. They have such a versatile menu. JoJo's Diner is family-owned and operated, and it's one of Schaumburg's best-kept secrets. Visit jojosdiner.com today.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Happy 10 o'clock hour. It is Thursday. Yes, we are getting closer to the weekend. That's nice. That's nice. It's exciting. Looking forward to the weekend. Maybe you've got some fun plans here too. Now, today is a beautiful sunny sky day today. And of course, we'll talk about the sunny skies news, of course, as we get throughout the day as well. So stay tuned for that. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. This is Matt taking you out to lunch here. Now, of course, I know it's still kind of a little bit earlier in the morning here, middle of the morning. So not quite the lunchtime, more so the brunch time. But here on WRMN during this time frame, we do like to take you, of course, out to lunch. Again, you're listening to and watching WRMN AM 1410, streaming live here also on YouTube.com. If you'd like to check out our channel, we are WRMN 1410. Oh my goodness me, now I already forgot. What are we on YouTube? Hang on a quick second here. WRMN Radio on YouTube, I do believe is what it is. WRMN Radio on YouTube. Yes, okay. For some reason, I forgot. For some reason, my brain blanked out. With that being said, yes, we are on YouTube. If you'd like to check out our channel, you can keep up to date and in the loop with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and what's going on here on WRMN. Of course, don't forget, you can also check out our website, WRMN1410.com. You'll be able to watch us live on YouTube through a link posted there. You'll be able to listen live directly through our website. You'll be able to check us out on Facebook, as well as Instagram, and also through the App Store. The App Store and Google Play Store we have for the app. You can listen to us really anywhere with a touch of a button. So there you go. You're listening to WRMN, AM 1410, taking you out to lunch. Before we hop on into, of course, our, the usuals of what I usually do during this time, talking about what are some fun, interesting, happy stories, things like that, and also some of the stories on FoxValleyMagazine.com and Kane County Connects and so on and so forth. We go through the weather. So let's take a look here. Now, I am seeing here prediction for the weekend. Now, I know that before it did look like, if I remember correctly, it was supposed to be pretty rainy over the weekend, but now it looks like prediction-wise it is starting to clear up a little bit on that. So right now we are at a high of 55 degrees for today. We have a low of 38 degrees for tonight. So tonight's going to be a low of 38 degrees. It is predicted to be nice and sunny throughout the whole day so far today. And then also going to be clear for tonight. So again, a beautiful sunny sky day outside today here in downtown Elgin. From what, of course, you can see on the screen if you're watching on YouTube, we've got a ray of sunshine hitting one of the cars in front of us, one of the vehicles in front of us here at the station, Studio 14. Feel free to drop on by, give us a wave, a hello, yes, of course. And don't forget also here, too, we do have our monitor up front. I failed to mention this. Well, it's been a while, but we have a monitor up front. So if you want to, kick back, relax, just kind of watch from the monitor, you'll be able to see everything that's on the screen here that we're streaming from on here in studio onto YouTube, goes onto the monitor in the front window here at 14 Douglas here in downtown Elgin. So stop on to one of the places across the street. Maybe you want a nice Mediterranean cuisine, or maybe, a nice coffee or gelato, and then kick back, relax, and enjoy your day today, maybe on your lunch break. You might be on your lunch break. That's what we're here for, to take you out to lunch, to help you settle down and have a good time frame for you to take a break here out to lunch. So let's take a look. We've got a low of 38 tonight. Friday rolls around tomorrow. We are going to be seeing mostly sunny skies. We have a high of 59 degrees, so definitely staying within the 50s here pretty much throughout the rest of this week into next week. That is, of course, prediction of our high in the 50s. We have here for Friday night a low of 41, pretty much clear. So today and tomorrow is going to be nice. So today is pretty much sunny skies all around. Friday is going to be pretty much mostly sunny there too. Saturday for the weekend is when we do start to see a little bit more clouds rolling in. We have a high of 56 and a low of 50. So pretty consistent in the 50s throughout the day. It is predicted to be mostly cloudy. We do actually see a chance of showers still predicted here for Saturday night. So in the morning and afternoon, it is just going to be mostly cloudy in the 50s, early 50s there, with a high of 56, low of 50, Saturday night chance of rain. As we head on into Sunday, the showers continue on into Sunday morning. It does start to clear up a little bit more as we get into the later part of Sunday morning, partly cloudy. We then get into the afternoon. We start to see more clouds roll in and then kind of starting to go away a little bit more into the nighttime hour of Sunday, dropping down to a low of 44 degrees. Now, the prediction for next week here, we're going to be seeing high of 56. It's predicted to be partly cloudy throughout the day. And then we do see, kind of a mixture of mostly cloudy into the night for Monday, low of 37 degrees. Next Tuesday here, partly cloudy, high of 55, low of 44, predicted to be cloudy throughout the day. Then we do see for Wednesday, leading into Wednesday here, showers in the very early morning, continuing on throughout the majority of the day. Going on Wednesday, high of 57, dropping down to a low of 39 degrees for Wednesday night. And then for next Thursday within the area, we're seeing a prediction of a high of 53, dropping down to a low of 35 degrees for Thursday night. Predicted to be mostly sunny throughout the day. So little chance of rain into the weekend here, then in the middle of the week for next week. But throughout the rest of those predictions, predicted to be either mostly sunny or mostly cloudy, or kind of a mixture. So we'll see. We'll definitely see how that plays out, of course, because we never really know until it actually happens or it doesn't happen. Because like I say, we live in Illinois and you never know. So that is the weather and temperatures for the rest of this week into next week. Here's a nice little story here. I thought this was a nice little inspirational story. This is by sunnyskies.com. So sunnyskies.com. I'll read it to you. This is, quote, by a friend. So what that means here on Sunny Skies is that it's by an anonymous user. It was posted today. And this titled inspirational story is called, quote, How I Stopped My Own Excuses and Made Daily Life Easier. So let's read about it. Let's be real. Stopping my own excuses has been a long, bumpy road. I used to be that person who could take myself out of almost anything. Saying here, quote, I'll work out tomorrow, or it's just not a good time. I had a mental library of these little excuses that kept me from actually doing what I wanted. The turning point came when I realized that these small things were adding up and they were creating this low-level stress that I couldn't shake. I was getting frustrated with myself and feeling like I couldn't get my act together. So I decided to try something different. And the poster continues on reading, sharing this act that they decided to do different. So they started taking, or I'll say it in their first person, I started making deals with myself just to do a tiny bit, like you only have to fold 5 shirts or just wash the dishes for 5 minutes. It sounds ridiculously small, but once I got going, I'd usually just keep going. 5 minutes were turned into 15. It made the whole thing feel way less overwhelming, and I started to trust myself more to get things done. Then I began learning how to gently call myself out. When I started saying, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll respond with, you know, that's just an excuse. I wouldn't beat myself up, but I'd remind myself of how good it felt if I actually followed through. Yes, I still have lazy days, but now I know that starting off small and staying kind to myself works better than any big motivational boost. Oh, very good. That's a nice inspirational story there that was written by an anonymous user on sunnyskies.com. I come across this quite often here as well. Oh, you know, doing the laundry, because I'm a little bit procrastination. You can ask any of my family members. I procrastinate when it comes to doing the laundry, very much so. And it does start to pile up here and there, and then I eventually do it at last minute, and I'm like, oh, I do it like Sunday, and I'm like, I want to get my clothes ready, you know, for the week, because I'm the type of person where I like to have all my outfits ready for the week, usually, or at least I've been kind of getting into the habit of doing that more too. It just kind of takes the stress off of like, oh, what do I want to wear today? When I know ahead of time, I'm like, I'm going to wear this today, and sometimes I'll mix and match too. But when I have everything ready, I'm like, okay, that's a little bit better. And I am in no way perfect at it either. There's days when I'm like, I'll just throw this on and we'll go from there too. So. But, you know, being able to take those little small steps can definitely be a big help as well, too. You just got to kind of have to do it. You have to break through the barrier of the procrastination and the laziness and just say, I'm just going to do it as well, too. So nice inspirational story there brought to you by sunnyskies.com. Of course, this and more can be found and read and enjoyed on sunnyskies.com. The time is almost 10:17. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. Stay tuned.
WRMN says thank you to all of our local veterans, like Jerry Christofferson of True Patriots Care.
We had the 1,700 flags up across from the wall. That's how many POWs and MIAs from Vietnam are still missing. Plus, we do veterans and first responders funerals.
Yeah.
And so if you ever drive by a funeral home or a church or a cemetery and you see the flags, you know a soldier died today.
Go to TruePatriotsCare.com for more information. And veterans, thank you for your service to our country.
Political party poopers got you down? Shake it off and join me, Dennis Sonar Green, every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN for A Political Talk Show. where we cut through the doom and gloom with a focus on America first, constitutional values, and a populist perspective that puts you, the citizen, at the center of the conversation. At WRMN, the talk of the town, we're not afraid to challenge the status quo and bring you the straight talk you need. Whether you're frustrated with the political establishment or looking for a clear, some nonsense analysis, this show has you covered. Tune in. Let's take on the issues together with a fresh, unfiltered approach. Catch us every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN, a political talk show. WRMN, the talk of the town.
There's a hidden gem in Elgin's South End. It harkens back to the days when going to a diner with family and friends was where everybody gathered for a delicious breakfast or lunch. Ray's Family Restaurant at 801 St. Charles Street in Elgin is a diner that you'll love with tasty food. The atmosphere and the staff are friendly and fast. They're open until 3 p.m. daily. You can never go wrong with Ray's. Visit raysfamilyrestaurant.com. That's raysfamilyrestaurant.com.
Overtime, you want to work less of it, so you need your crop protection to work more of it. When you add Taparan or Last Chance Pro adjuvants from CHS, they will. Designed for maximum efficacy, Last Chance Pro improves the uptake and translocation of herbicides, while Taparan helps activate herbicides for better performance against tough-to-control weeds. Ask your local CHS retailer how Taparan and Last Chance Pro adjuvants can put your crop protection to work.
Big opportunities don't wait for the winter meeting season. Stay in the know now with Compeer Financial's Agri-Mindset webinars, where industry experts bring you the latest in ag, and you don't have to leave the farm to listen in. Join us August 21st at 1 o'clock for an in-depth hour on navigating technology investments to benefit your farm in today's market. Sign up for Compeer's next Agri-Mindset webinar at compeer.com/register. Compeer Financial is an equal credit opportunity lender and provider. Copyright 2024. All rights reserved.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley, the sunny Fox River Valley. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. We hope you are enjoying your morning so far. Hey, just think of it. If you've been having a rough week, if maybe you're tired, if maybe you, are maybe not feeling the greatest, we're getting closer to the weekend. So we're getting closer to the weekend. I like to tell people that too. I always kind of space it out this way too. I'm like, oh, happy Monday. And then Tuesday, it's like we're at the halfway mark of the halfway mark. And then you get to the halfway mark on Wednesday, and Thursday means you're a day away from almost to the weekend. And then you get Friday, which is the weekend for some people, and like kind of the last day of work for others, or maybe the second to last day or so. But, the weekend is a different vibe as it feels and things like that. And it's the same for me too, even if I have to, if I'm here on the weekends, it's a different vibe. I'm not saying it's like it's like a better vibe. It's just kind of a different. It's the weekend. Anyways, it's the weekend, and it's always it's nice. It's nice here when it comes to the weekend. So that's something to look forward to. Taking a look here at the news, FoxValleyMagazine.com. The last time they posted was November 4th for the news. I do know. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. There is some other news here. This was posted today. Jarrett Payton and family named Grand Marshal for St. Charles Electric Christmas Parade. Ah, very cool. All right, let's read a little bit about this one here too. I'll share it on the screen so that you can also see the beautiful family here as well. Jarrett Payton and family named Grand Marshal of St. Charles Electric Christmas Parade. How cool is that? So let's take a look at this and see what this article is a little bit about. So the St. Charles Business Alliance and the Events Committee announced yesterday that Jarrett Payton and his family have been selected as the Grand Marshal for the 2024 St. Charles Electric Christmas Parade, which will be taking place in downtown St. Charles on Saturday, November 30th. The Electric Christmas Parade is part of the St. Charles Holiday Homecoming, which is a 2-day event that begins Friday, November 29th. We'll try to make sure to get them on the air here if we can, because that would be great. With a lighting of the lights ceremony. Peyton, the son of the late Chicago Bears legend Walter Payton and a St. Charles resident, had a successful football career at the University of Miami, where he appeared in 5 major bowl games and received the Most Valuable Player of the 2004 Orange Bowl. Following his college career, Payton went on to play football professionally for teams including the Tennessee Titans, Montreal Alouettes, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly there, and the Toronto Argonauts. I, again, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Aside from an extraordinary football career, Payton has also made an exceptional contributions in the community through the Jarrett Payton Foundation that started back in 2011. The Jarrett Payton Foundation is committed to positively impacting the lives of children and adolescents by creating and providing programs that present them with a wide variety of opportunities and to help to develop their leadership skills and enrich their lives. That's awesome. The signature program of the Jarrett Payton Foundation is, quote, Project No Bull, which is an in-school anti-bullying program in order to help create and maintain a safe environment for the youth. Safe environments, plural, for the youth. To find more information, you can visit the website, jarrettpayton.org. That's jarrettpayton.org. And it does come up, of course, with the Jarrett Payton Foundation with information and more too. So if you want to learn a little bit more about the Project No Bull, don't stand by, stand up, and let's end bullying here. So it's a signature program. If you'd like to learn more information on that, that is posted on his website here. So very good. There's just a click more, learn information there. It, of course, touches base on passion, anti-bullying, respect, and community involvement, as well as, of course, taking advantage of opportunities when they are being presented to you, having no regrets, and being good leaders too. So if you are interested in Jarrett visiting your school, you can actually submit an application for that too if you'd like. It's available on the website, jarrettpayton.org. You can also join the mailing list as well. Just type in your email address and then subscribe, and you'll be able to do it pretty easily there too. If you are interested in volunteering, if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, there is a volunteer button where you can contact them, of course, if you are interested. And they look forward to connecting with you. So that's posted onto there. That was on the, oh my goodness, that was on foxvalleymagazine.com. Now, of course, also listed here as well, along with this positive impact on the youth and the community, Payton has also embraced media and business opportunities. In 2015, he began his role as a sports reporter on WGN TV, as well as a co-anchor of GN Sports. Payton also has been involved in several business ventures outside of this, including his partnership in the flagship on the Fox Sports Bar. I've talked about them before. They always have daily specials. And Duke's Northwoods in downtown St. Charles, another place as well. Now, Payton also says here too, and I love this quote, St. Charles is a wonderful growing city filled with fantastic businesses and extraordinary residents. I am honored to be named Grand Marshal of this exciting community tradition, and I encourage everyone to come on out to help ring in the holiday season, end quote. Very cool. So for more information on the Electric Christmas Parade and the St. Charles Holiday Homecoming, you can visit their website, stcholidayhomecoming.com. That's stcholidayhomecoming.com for more information. That is going to be definitely a cool event to go to check out for sure. One of the Midwest's most spectacular holiday events. Come to see the most magical celebration to kick off your holiday season. I'm telling you, there is so much going on within the Fox River Valley when it comes to holiday parties, celebrations, and events. The countdown is 22 days away from the Lights of the Light ceremony there too. Again, if you want to check out more information on this, it is posted on their website. That's stcholidayhomecoming.com. They're going to be having a free screening of The Grinch at the Arcada Theater. That'll be at 10 a.m. That'll be Saturday, November 30th. And then the Electric Christmas Parade will be at 5:30 p.m. also on that day, Saturday the 30th. So prepare to be in awe with that. That's going to be awesome. And all day they're going to be having the holiday shop crawl, which of course you can't go wrong with that, the holiday shop crawl. And speaking of holiday shopping, what I'm actually going to do today is I will go through a nice article posted onto cbsnews.com about holiday shopping and how to not overspend. So that's something we're going to talk a little bit about today here on Out to Lunch to kind of help you to get into the holiday spirit, but also not having to break the bank while doing so as well, especially when it comes to Christmas shopping. And also, too, it was presented on Talk Time with Tammy and Friends yesterday about the Uncommon Goods website. It's called Uncommon Goods, and you can type in, get some good results there for some uncommon goods for holiday shopping as well. So we're definitely bringing into the holiday cheer and holiday spirit here as well. So stay tuned for more content here on WRMN when it comes to holiday shopping, holiday spirit, events, and so much more. Of course, absolutely. Because we here at WRMN, we cover it. We do. We like to keep you up to date and in the loop with what's happening. And hey, if you got an event coming up here and you know of something that's coming up, feel free to share it with me. I do get emails pretty regularly from listener Linda, and she always gives me some great news articles on things that are coming up too. So everyone out there does help out. We help out each other here to let people know what's going on within the area. So again, if you would like to check out this website, it is stchoolidayyhomecoming.com. Again, that's stchoolidayyhomecoming.com for more information. What it is now is, well, it's approaching 10:30. So we're going to take a quick time out here. When we come back, I've got two places I wanted to talk about. They're very chic. They're very chic. I'm kind of in the mood for like kind of like a fancy cocktail bar vibe today. I don't know. I just kind of feel like it. Like on a Thursday. You know, it's like a nice Thursday, like a nice Thursday night going out for a nice cocktail. You know, it's like a pre-weekend thing to do, I guess. Sounds like fun. Anywho, so we'll talk a little bit about that. I got a couple places here that are definitely finer in cuisine and also experience too. Fine experience. Chic and a vibe experience, I guess you could say. I don't know. You'll see it here in just a bit. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We will be back with more in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Linzess. The Kane County Veterans Assistance Commission has earned the 2024 Hire Vets Platinum Medallion from the U.S. Department of Labor, recognizing their exemplary services in hiring and retaining veterans. It's the only organization in the area entirely staffed by veterans. Kane County may have a new coroner by the time you hear this. Monica Silva receiving 50.9% of the vote, while Republican incumbent Rob Russell received 49.10% of the vote. That, of course, remains unofficial as it is within the margin of error, and the numbers are expected to change by the vote by mail and provisional ballots. In a somber update from Chicago, local law enforcement community is mourning the loss of one of their own. Enrique Martinez, a dedicated member of the Chicago Police Department, was killed Monday while serving in the line of duty. The Elgin Police Department extending their deepest condolences to Officer Martinez's family and colleagues. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Lowe's honors our military community this Veterans Day and every day. To say thank you, verified military members, veterans, and their spouses get 10% off everyday purchases, plus free silver key status with My Lowe's Rewards. It's our way of showing our gratitude to the brave people who have and continue to serve our country. Learn more now at lowes.com/military. 10% discount can't be combined with another offer. Exclusions, terms, and conditions apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
At United Center last night, the Blackhawks came up short, losing 4-1 against the Red Wings. Dylan Larkin and Alex DeBrincat with a goal and an assist apiece for Detroit. Nick Foligno scored Chicago's only goal. The Hawks dropped to 5-8-1 overall, just 1-4-0 on their home ice this season. The Mavericks beat the Bulls 119-99 last night. The Bulls are 3-5 with the loss. Nikola Vukovic, 14 points, 10 rebounds, while sitting out the fourth quarter. Chicago played its second consecutive game without leading scorer Zach LaVine. He's dealing with a right abductor strain. The Bulls have lost 3 in a row. NFL Sunday, the 4-4 Bears host the 2-7 Patriots. Chicago's 4-0 at home.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
If you're not planning to come into Macy's this week, you're missing out because our Friends and Family Sale is happening now. What does that mean? It means when you use your coupon or Macy's card, you can take an extra 30% off, just like Friends and Family can. That's 30% off the latest trends, 30% off new arrivals, 30% off the best brands. It's just this week. It's just what you've been waiting for, and it's only at Macy's. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
The 90s called. They said the Gordita Supreme is so back in the new $7 Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell. It's all looking fresh to death with the pillowy 90s Gordita Supreme alongside the beefy 5-layer burrito, double stacked taco, chips with nacho cheese sauce, and medium drink. All for just $7. It's your wallet's favorite cheesy crunchy combo here for a limited time. Grab yours and relive the decades only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only. While supplies last. Contact store for price and participation, which varies. Drinks, excludes freezes, tax extra.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. We are in the second half of the 10 o'clock hour here. We hope you are enjoying the show so far. Keeping it nice and you're keeping yourself nice and warm. It is in the 50s here today, so you know, hopefully you're having a good day so far. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. We're getting, of course, closer to the weekend, so as I do say, that is something very much so to look forward to. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. So what we want to do here is talk about some cool places to go to. And I'm going to see here, too, if maybe what I can do is maybe bring up some nice kind of relaxing, maybe piano music, because some of these places are pretty cool. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Here we go. Just have some nice, relaxing, instrumental jazz for dinner, relaxing cafe music, kind of. I'll just put it up here right now because this place is a vibe. I got to talk about it. Okay. Turn it down just a little bit here. Kind of relaxing here. Okay, so I was doing some research, like I always do for my show. And I was kind of like, okay, it's Thursday, kind of like a nice place, you know, like a day to like get like, I mean, like you can get pasta any day on on Thursday. I think of Thursday as like a burger night because I'm used to, of course, family burger night and Lightning coming up at American Legion, which will be coming up tonight too. So stay tuned for that too. And I also like to think to myself, okay, Thursday could be like a nice evening cocktail, you know, getting all fancy and stuff. Because you think of the weekends, you think of like kind of like, generally speaking, of course, not everyone has to do this, of course, but kind of like a party weekend, you know, going to like a real loud kind of bar or something like that. But sometimes you want to go to like a nice, relaxed, chic place. That's kind of a vibe. You know what I mean? So this is a place. It's called the Lewis. I had never heard of them before. Now they're located in St. Charles. They're at 106 East Main Street in St. Charles. They don't open until 5 o'clock. So I'll tell you a little bit about them here. So they are open Tuesday through Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 to 11. And then Friday and Saturday from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the morning. Now, what it is the Lewis is a craft cocktail bar. They offer premium wines and whiskey. And the thing about them, too, is they're pretty chic with a 70s vibe. This is what I was talking about here. And it's pretty nice of a place to go to as well. You get the, like I said, I mean, really, it speaks for itself, the 70s vibe. You know, it's simple and elegant, but also there's a lot happening in a good way. I think this is a really cool place to go to. I also really like the color scheme that's going on here as well. We're starting to see here too, and if you listened to Tammy's show yesterday with Mary Corbett, talking a little bit about some of the trends. Now, we're starting to notice here too that the plain beiges and grays are kind of starting to go away a little bit here, and we're starting to bring back some more color, but at a neutral stance. Neutral tones, earthy tones, like what you see here on the screen if you're watching on YouTube. If not, I will try to describe it to you. You've got kind of like that sage green that was talked about yesterday on Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. You get kind of like a copper orange that's not overly stated. It's stated, but subtle enough to where it's not, you know, your eyes aren't on fire, if that makes sense. You also get some nice, deep, soothing greens as well too, especially in velvet formation. Nice, simple light fixtures as well that offer chic style. And of course, main reason to go for the drinks. Get some good drinks there too. They've got that 70s style of wallpaper. They've got some old pictures on the wall as well. It's definitely a bar to go to that's classy. It's like a classy bar, but it's also got style too. So it's, you know, sometimes you go to like a classy bar and sometimes it's like very subtle and calm. This is classy, but it's also got some pizzazz to it as well too. But not like punching you in the face with pizzazz as well. So there's a nice balance to it, which is what I like too. You know, you could dress up real nice and fancy going here, or even just a little bit more casual, kind of casual. So that's what I like about this place here too, by looking at some of the pictures. Now, they also do have kind of like a quote, like outdoor room, which is pretty nice as well, pretty relaxing, like a veranda, which is also nice. They have some beautiful, simple decorations there too. It is not overwhelmingly maximalistic or minimalistic. It's like in the middle. It's like a balance. And it's called the Lewis. So let's take a look at their menu and see what they have to offer. It's called the LewisSt.Charles.com. The LewisSt.Charles.com. Let's take a look. Cocktails, whiskey, and wine. And it is with the 70s vibe. So let's take a look at some of these great options here. Now, if you take a look at their menu, let me see if I can find their menu here. There we go. Okay, I'm liking this. They have their disco ball punch bowls. Look at that. You get that 70s vibe in there, getting ready to do some dancing. Sounds like a good time. Signatures. You can try a Lewis Sour, which is a Chattanooga 91 bourbon with lemon, egg whites, and also some bitters in there too. Angostura bitters, I think is how it's pronounced. I don't know. Anywho, you can also try the Vinny Barbarino. They have Logan's Run, which includes some vodka in there. You get lemon, cucumber. They have some other ones. They have some called the Ziggy Stardust, Jackson 5, The Love Boat, Disco Inferno. I like those names. Those are cool. You get some classics, Old Fashioned, Manhattan, Paper Plane, Bill Collins, which is an espresso gin, elderflower, liqueur, soda water, lemon, and lemon wheel. That's always nice to have a nice little lemon wheel on the side there. Definitely tops it off with style. They offer things like the Widow's Kiss, Luscious and Loud, Cold Brew Martini. I like it. You get that cold brew coffee. You get a little bit of vodka in there too. I like coffee. I am Russian, so maybe I'll have to try that out. They've got some other ones there too, of course, that you can choose from. And of course, you can have a nice array of some snacks. They have their ashtray snacks. You can choose sriracha chickpeas, roasted mixed nuts, peanut butter and jelly trail mix, or a nice charcuterie board, variety of cheeses, veggies, nuts, meats, and fruits. And that's only available Fridays and Saturdays. Now, you can also make reservations. You can have room rentals. So if you're looking to rent out their living room or their solarium for a special event, if you want to do that, you can contact them too. So they do offer those rooms. They have their living room cafe, which I like. You've got, of course, the beautiful lava lamps. You've got overhead here too, of course, the beaded curtains, which is a popular thing in the 70s. I like it. I like it. They have their solarium, which is for a larger group. It's a rental-only space accommodating up to 25 people. And it's pretty nice as well. You get the kind of modern style of simplicity, but also kind of the fancier old-fashioned as well in there too. They've got they have like a nice crystal chandelier in there. So if you want to rent those rooms, those sounds pretty nice there too. They have their full bar rental that you can check out as well. And this is called the Lewis. I was like, hey, this is kind of a cool place to go to. Definitely gonna have to check it out as well. So lots of chic style. It's definitely a vibe. Their cocktails look absolutely phenomenal and very artistic as well too. I always like to kind of look at things, especially with interior design, of course, from an artistic perspectives. And there's a lot going on, but it's also not too much, if that makes sense. It's a well balance. I like it. Everything looks very neat, clean, and tidy in there as well too. So if you are interested, check them out. The Lewis Cocktail Bar, Wine and Whiskey Lounge with a vintage 70s vibe, located at 106 East Main Street in downtown St. Charles. Very cool. I like it. Awesome. They also do offer their weekday happy hours from 5 to 8 p.m. Tuesday through Friday that they've got there too. They've got some pretty cool old records. Looks like they're from the 70s as well, so a good collection there. Some old pictures as well too. So if you want to bring back some nostalgia of the 70s, check it out. They're open Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 11 p.m. Friday and Saturday from 5 to 1 a.m. Chic place. Good vibes. Very good looking drinks too. And the photographer did a great job with the lighting and everything as well too. It's nice. It's very nice. I like it. I enjoy it. I think it looks cool. So check it out. Contact them. TheLewisSt.Charles@gmail.com or their phone number 630-549-7176. Very cool. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410 here in just a bit. So, of course, stay tuned. Come see the only train-themed restaurant where all the seating is on the tracks. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill on Main Street in both Bartlett and Glen Ellen is always fun and always fresh. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill serves 100% grass-fed beef hot dogs and burgers. There's also chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and more, all loaded up on 2 Lionel O scale trains and delivered directly to your seat. No one sits away from the fun, regardless of age. When a train arrives delivering your food, you'll smile ear to ear. Visit twotoots.com.
Searching for a financial partner that truly has your best interest at heart? Join KCT Credit Union, where they're more than just a bank. They're a not-for-profit financial cooperative. KCT members are owners, meaning profits go back to you in the form of lower loan rates, higher savings rates, and fewer fees. Experience personalized service that puts you first. Become a part of KCT, where your financial well-being is their top priority. Visit kctcu.org. Each account insured up to $250,000 by Members' Choice. This institution is not federally insured.
From morning coffee to your evening commute, WRMN 1410 AM is here for you. The faithful friend that brings you local news, timely topics, and the friendliest voices in the Valley. Stay informed, entertained, and engaged with our full lineup of shows, streaming all day, every day at WRMN1410.com or on the WRMN app. Wherever you are, we're right there with you. So why switch stations? Stick with the one that has it all. WRMN 1410 AM, your daily companion, your constant conversation.
There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM.
Over the years, you've brought them into your home. You were prescribed opioids after the C-section, when Dad injured his back, when your basketball star tore his ACL. Opioids helped with the pain, and you held on to them just in case. But did you know holding on to unused opioids puts your family at risk? Opioids are powerful pain-reducing prescription medicines, but most people who are prescribed opioids don't finish their prescriptions. So millions of unused opioids are sitting in homes across the country. And tragically, more than 100 Americans die every day from overdoses involving opioids. What can you do to protect your family? Remove the risk of unused opioids from your home. Pills, patches, or syrups in drawers, purses, and cabinets, anywhere they might be hiding. To find out how to dispose of them properly, visit www.fda.gov/drug disposal.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We hope you are enjoying the morning so far. We're getting out soon, out of the 11 o'clock hour, so stay tuned for that, of course. We'll be out of the 11 o'clock hour in just a little bit here. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. Again, you're listening to WRMN, AM 1410. Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. Now let's take a look at another place here. Now this is a nice Italian restaurant to go to, so we want to ensure that, of course, you get some good high quality experience with this one. If you do like, of course, the South Barrington area, the Arboretum of South Barrington offers some great shops and local restaurants to enjoy. Now, if you are interested on going out to a nice place to get some pasta or some other delicious fine dining Italian cuisine, you can try Giostra. I hope I'm pronouncing that rightly there. This is Giostra by Fabio Viviani. It's authentic Italian cuisine located in South Barrington, an old school Italian restaurant. They feature simple and classical dishes. Now, they're located at 100 West Higgins Road in South Barrington. Now, their hours of operation is that they are open Monday through Sunday. Okay, let me see here. Monday through Thursday from 4 to 10. And then Friday, Saturday from 4 to 11. So it's Sunday through Thursday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 days, 4 to 10. And then on the weekends, Friday and Saturday, they're open from 4 to 11. So it's a limited amount of hours there, but they are open. It does look like 7 days a week. Now, of course, Veterans Day coming up on Monday. Hours might differ, so keep that in mind as well there too. So let's take a look here and see what they have to offer. It looks like a beautiful website that's put together. I absolutely love the video that they have here on the website too. If you're on YouTube right now, you can see it. If not, I'll explain it to you. It is a beautiful scene of up close shot of a carousel, a merry-go-round, a carousel, and it's all of its beautiful glory there too. You can experience the heart of Italy in every bite at Giostra. Let's take a look, see what they've got there. Now, Fabio Viviani grew up poor in the west side of Florence. Often the only entertainment his family could afford was a visit to the Giostra, a magical old carousel as well. Oh, that's nice. That's why the carousel is there too. So you get that beautiful story. That's what I love about places that offer such a beautiful, heartfelt story here, because it tells you the why of what they do. The what of what they do, of course, but also the why, where it all started. This town square was a gathering place for people in Piazza della Repubblica for all walks of life, where everyone felt welcome. Now, in that spirit, he was pleased to bring South Barrington Giostra, an old school Italian restaurant. as well, that featured simple classic dishes that he grew up on, with recipes passed down from his mother and grandmother too. So you're getting some authentic Italian cuisine. And let me tell you, this place is absolutely encompasses just elegance and class, which I like too, especially if you're going out for a nice dinner, especially if it's a little bit pricier too, and you want to treat yourself. Looks like a beautiful place to go to. So we'll take a look here and see what they have to offer. For food, you can enjoy some appetizers. You can try their polpo, which is charred octopus. You get roasted potatoes, shallots, celery, chilies, and charred lemon sauce. You can also try their Roman porchetta, which is roasted Berkshire pork belly. You also get a salad there too, as well as black garlic vinaigrette that's incorporated there. You can try their minestrone. They've got their salads. They have their bufala caprese. You can try their shaved Brussels sprouts or their roasted beets. And of course, you can try their list of pastas. You can do a fettuccine alfredo. You can do cavatelli, fusiloni. If I'm pronouncing it right, I don't know. Fettuccine al ragu, they've got there too. They've got their linguine and clams. You can try the lasagna. They also do offer seafood as well. You can try salmon. They also offer swordfish steak. They have their Mediterranean branzino and more too. They have entrees that you can try out there. They have a black Angus steak. You can try filetto di manzo. They also have their maialetto. They have their parmigiana. You can try pollo piccata. So they've got a lot of good options there. Bread and focaccia, of course, you can try as well too. Different options. Bruschetta romana. They've got their margarita. So a good list. Different sides. You can try mashed potatoes. You can try their Brussels sprouts, broccoli, or also their pepperonata as well. So that's just for their menu. That's their main menu there. That is like their appetizers, salads, and main dishes as well. Now you can also try their wines and cocktails. So they do have a good list of Italian rosé, sparkling, white, as well as red. You can find things from the central region, the southern region, and even the islands as well too, such as Sardinia as well. Sicily, my dad came up DNA-wise Sardinia. He had some Sardinia DNA-wise. The northern region as well too. You can try out central regions. They have a whole list of different drinks to try out for sure. They also do have their cocktails, so you can try out their cocktail list as well. An Italian mule. You can try their Amaro. They have their Italian Frontier, which is old Forster bourbon, honey, lemon, Angostura, and fee foam, as well as Amaro Luciano. You can try out. They have their Zio Linguini. So they got some good lists. Non-alcoholic cocktails as well, so they do have those ones also. You can do it with like a blood orange, carrot, ginger, honey, and soda water. That's the Sicilian Sunset. That sounds pretty nice. You can try the Mela Verde, which is green apple, ginger beer, apple cider vinegar, and maple syrup. Very good. And of course, if you want to end the night, you can have a delicious dessert of a cannoli. You can try tiramisu, warm sticky toffee pudding, pistachio cheesecake, or even an apple tart. You can try their gelato and sorbetto. You can try their dessert cocktails as well. They offer an espresso. You can do cannoli colada. That sounds pretty cool. It includes Bacardi Silver, Blizzard White Chocolate, naranja orange liqueur, ricotta, and coconut. Sounds pretty good. You can even try their limoncello creamsicle as a dessert cocktail. Pellini limoncello, Stoli vanilla vodka, and heavy cream. Well, too. So good list of options there. You can even book your special event if you would like. They also do offer catering here as well. They believe every gathering deserves a taste of Italy. And their family-friendly restaurant in South Barrington, Illinois offers catering options perfect for any special occasion. If it's for a birthday party or a corporate event, their delicious menu brings warmth, flavor, and a touch of Italian charm to your celebration. So feel free to check out their website. It is Giostra by FabioViviani.com is their website to go to. I do believe you can also find them on Facebook as well. I'll have to double check there, but I do believe they're also on Facebook. I know they're on Instagram. They are Instagram, so it does look like that is where they are. Now, of course, looking at the interior design of it all, it is definitely a classic place to go to. Their pasta dishes look absolutely amazing, very fancy as well. That one looks really good. You can try. I like the plates that they come on as well too. They're nice. They have like a nice kind of like simple plates, like the simple glass plates that are just like a milky white. Or you can also get it with a little bit of a kind of almost looks like a orderly pie crust design that's around the rim of the plates. I like that. That's pretty cool. They have their meatballs, pretty big. They've got their different dishes. Yeah, some of the plates are different. I like that too. When you have like different plates, that's pretty cool. Kind of mix and match. Get a little bit of different flavor, not just with the foods, but also with the silverware, the china, all that good stuff. Definitely getting into the vibe. Sounds pretty cool. Looks like a beautiful place to go to. So feel free to check it out for more information up on their website. This does wrap it up here for Out to Lunch for the 10 o'clock hour. We'll be back with more after these messages. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Kane County may have a new Republican on a member. Kane County veteran. After 5.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 11 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We hope you are enjoying your day so far. It's the 11 o'clock hour. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410. We are also streaming live here on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. If you'd like to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. You can always keep up to date and in the loop with what's happening here with WRMN, and of course, also what is going on within the Fox River Valley. Now, I have a pleasant surprise here today. We have a drop-in guest here that wanted to promote a pretty cool event that's coming up here, too. Please welcome, you said your name is Maria, correct?
Susanna.
Oh, Susanna, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Susanna, thanks so much for joining us today.
No, thank you. I love this. And you have a beautiful, beautiful studio home.
Oh, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. So she was walking by here at the station, and she has a poster here, too. And she was like, I wanted to promote this event that we're having. I said, well, come on the air. Absolutely. So we've got her here. And tell us a little bit. Well, first, tell us a little bit about your Is it an organization? Yes.
Yes, it is ROCCO, short for Rescue Our Children organization, and we are a 501c3 organization. And what we do is we provide happy birthday parties for children in foster care and children in need. And once a year, we do a big event. And this year is at the Copacabana. We are doing our family fashion show fundraiser. And what we have wanted to do is 40 community models to sign up, and all what they have to do is share their dream and their goals, and they will receive the free makeup, hairstyle, and we have a local designer so they could style them, and we have a model coach to teach them how to walk in the runway.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yes.
So not only is it fun, it's stylish, it's also for an awesome cause as well, too.
Yes, and on Friday, what we're doing from 5 to 8 p.m., we are going to put a spotlight to the community volunteers.
Okay.
And they're going to be on a panel, and we're going to ask questions, get them to know a little bit personal. And after that, we're going to give them a dance lesson, salsa or merengue.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome.
It's all about building core memories. We all know that people go through life in some traumatic experiences, but what's important is to build beautiful core memories so we would be able to go forward in life.
That's awesome. I love it. That is awesome. I'm so glad you were able to stop in today. And
that was a beautiful surprise, and thank you for the invite.
You're very welcome. So how has this been an event that's happened before, or is there something new?
Every year is something new. We've been, as an organization, since 2015. Last year, we had a Survivor's Ball fashion show, and that is where adults shared their stories to inspire others to go forward in life. And we did the same thing. We put the spotlight on them, giving them their Jack, how did my friend say that? Jack Daniel moment. Pat themselves on the back that they did it. So now this year, we also had another event, El Día del Niño, and that was 3 bouncy houses at a banquet hall, 2 of them for the children, 1 of them for the adult. And the bouncy house for the adult was the riding bull, the mechanical bull, which was fun. It was really fun. So that's all about creating family, memories for the family.
I love it. Oh, my goodness.
you.
So your website is, it's Rescue Our Children Organization, or is it ROCCO?
Yes, roccousa.org.
Very nice.
And if anybody to touch anyone's heart to donate, we do have a donation button. I would greatly appreciate it so we could continue doing what we're doing. We're privately funded, and we are just in God's faith, and we've been here this long.
That is awesome. So if you want to show on the screen here too, so people can see it, the poster, we'll make sure to post it as well here too.
Thank you.
Awesome. Is this also posted on Facebook or?
Yes, on Facebook it is. Yes.
So where would I go to on Facebook?
Rocco-Rescue Our Children. That is our page. Mm-hmm.
All right. Rocco Rescue Our Children. And I'm going to make sure to pull it up on the screen here so that other people can see it as well too.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
Oh my
you
goodness,
are a
you're so
godsend.
welcome. Oh, thank you so much. Absolutely. So we'll make sure, of course, I got to find it first, but I appreciate you coming in. Oh yeah. Okay. Here it is. All right. I did find it. There we go. Very nice. So I've got it here up on the screen. Very beautiful. That's awesome. That's the one, right? Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Very
Thank
nice.
you.
You're
Thank you
very
so
welcome.
much.
Hey, and thank you so much for joining us today. A nice little stop by here. And that's what we do here in WRMN is we like to get the word out about local events, happenings, and I'll make sure to give you my card as well too if you want.
Thank you. Well, now that I know that, I'll be stopping by a little bit more when we have great workshops.
I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. This is awesome. So folks, if you want to check out more information, go to their Facebook page, Rocco Rescue Our Children Organization. You can also check out their website as well, which is roccousa.org. That's roccousa.org. They are bringing awareness and uplifting our standard way of living. I love it. Thank you so much, Susanna, for joining us today.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
And you as well. Thank you. All right, folks, we're going to take a little time out here. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. So, of course, stay tuned.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. That's 800-234-0316.
Wake up, Fox River Valley. WRMN AM 1410 is shaking things up with a brand new weekday lineup that'll keep you informed, entertained, and engaged. I'm Marky B, WRMN Program Director and host of The First Shift, inviting you to start your day with The First Shift from 6 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. Larry Jones, Jakes, myself, and the entire First Shift team bring you the latest local news, entertainment, and, my favorite, more to kick off your morning. Then it's Out to Lunch with Matt McNeil from 10 until 1 p.m. Tune in for your midday fix of news, interviews, community happenings, and of course, the legendary WRMN Tradio Show. In the afternoon, join us for Fox Valley Afternoons from 2 until 6 p.m. Tammy and friends will chat lifestyle from 2 to 4, while Sonar and his crew dive into politics and news from 4 until 6. Plus, get to know the movers and shakers of the Fox River Valley with exclusive interviews, too. Don't miss out on our new local lineup that's tailor-made for you. WRMN AM 1410, the talk of the town. Tune in and turn it up.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast, right here on WRMN 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Newry with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Whether you're working third shift or you're just a night owl, catch the most listened to overnight talk radio program in North America, Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
American Legion Post 57 in Elgin, Illinois presents Legion Cruise Nights. Wednesdays, May 8th, June 12th, July 10th, August 14th, and September 11th from 5 to 8 p.m. Come out and enjoy a great evening of cars, food, and music. Motorcycles, cars, trucks, military vehicles are all welcome. 50-50 raffles, door prizes. The event being sponsored by the American Legion Riders Post 57. 820 North Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois.
Are you looking for a dentist near you? Choose the one with the 5-star Google rating, Bender Dental Care in Elgin. We earned that 5-star rating with our super friendly staff, reasonable rates, and outstanding patient care. Dr. Bender provides full-service family dentistry, including tooth-colored fillings and crowns, and no drill, no shot treatment for small cavities, perfect for kids. Choose Google's 5-star dentist close to home, Bender Dental Care in Elgin. We're here for you.
right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We hope you are enjoying your Thursday morning. It's still the 11 o'clock hour here, of course. So we'll continue on talking a little bit here. What I'm actually going to be doing differently this time is I usually do go through the National Day calendar, which we will touch base on, of course, here in just a bit. But I was kind of thinking to myself, I like to kind of switch it up here and there, talk a little bit about one particular subject. And as we know, of course, the holiday season is just around the corner. It is coming up so soon. And of course, you probably have already started your holiday decorating and or also your holiday shopping. It's definitely a busy time of the year, especially when we get closer into December. I know we're still early November, but there are a lot of people out there that still, of course, like to get their shopping done a little bit earlier. In fact, here too, according to the called Tenuti.com, I'm not quite sure, Tenuti? Okay, it talks about, it's a little blog about some e-commerce holiday shopping statistics here, but according to Tenuti.com, usually about 48% of holiday shoppers start before Halloween, with 12% starting by August 31st when it comes to early holiday shopping. Now, where do people shop? Roughly, it's been saying here, 86% of shoppers at least one time per year shop on Amazon. That's not too surprising, though, because Amazon has grown immensely. 60% on Walmart.com and 47% on Target. Now, how people shop, of course, 70% of, in particular, online shoppers, they just use their phones, of course. With the touch of a button right in your pocket, you can shop on your phone. 31% use a tablet, roughly 55% use a desktop, and 8% use a voice assistant. Now, what people buy, of course, 40% of all Christmas sales happen between December 15th and December 24th. That is usually around the time when these sales happen. As we get closer into, of course, Christmas and the other holidays as well during that time frame, that's usually when those sales tend to happen. Of course, you've got, of course, a Black Friday sale and things like that as well, which I do believe is starting earlier this year. Now, how much do people spend? Well, according to a stat in 2023, the average American spent $950 on Christmas, and total holiday spending put together at $1.3 trillion. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. As an average American in total holiday spending in 2023. Now, how online sales grow, of course, in 2023, online sales grew 8.8%. That is when it grew, especially, I would say, too. I'd also have to say probably during the pandemic, it also grew immensely as well, too. Online sales and online shopping. I know it did for our family, and pretty much everyone else I knew, too, was always getting into shopping online. Now, what people do after Christmas, let's say 45% of consumers enjoy shopping, of course, after Christmas as well, too. Now, of course, people, of course, love looking for deals. Roughly 28% of post-holiday shopping is motivated by sales and discounts. Now, according to this also at Porch Group Media with holiday shopping statistics, Gen Z, 21% of Gen Z shoppers combine their shopping trips with other activities as well, kind of getting things out of the way, or also maybe, saying, hey, I just shopped for a bit. I might treat myself as well, too. So interestingly enough, that is some of the different statistics brought to you by Porch Group Media, eMarketer, and Tenuti.com. So thank you to them for covering that information. They keep you up to date. They keep me up to date, so I can keep you up to date as well as others out there too. So there you go. So what I thought was interesting here, this is an article that was posted pretty recently. It actually was earlier today on CBS News. And this is local news titled, holiday shopping season is here, and how can you avoid overspending? This was written by Maria Saavedra of CBS News. So she writes here, if you do plan on doing some holiday shopping, getting your budget ready now is important. That's the advice from consumer experts who say holiday spending will hit an all-time high this year. CBS News Chicago looks at shopping trends and how to keep the holidays from hurting your bank account. Of course, with it being the season of giving, that means, of course, a lot of people give by spending to give. But if you're not careful with finances, you could be getting a hefty bill at the end of the holiday season. Experts say shopping as early as the start of November, like right now, can actually help you to budget. According to Catherine Cullen, Vice President of Industry and Consumer Insights at the National Retail Federation, she writes here, quote, to CBS News, we have seen a trend over the last couple of years of consumers starting their shopping a little earlier for the winter holidays. Cullen said, holiday spending this year will expect to hit an all-time high, with shoppers spending an average of $902 per person, about $641 going towards gifts, and the rest towards foods, cards, and decor. There's some good news for shoppers this year, though. Cullen writes here, quote, we do know that in many ways inflation has gotten better than it has last year, particularly when it comes to goods, which is great news for consumers. A recent survey by NerdWallet found 28% of shoppers who used credit cards to buy gifts last year are still paying off that debt. That does make sense, of course, when it comes to having a credit card as well there too. You don't see it. It's there. It's easy to just swipe or tap. Of course, now we have the tap option there. So that can kind of also play a role in maybe a little bit more of the overspending side of things. So how can you make sure that you don't do it? Well, according to Kimberly Palmer, who's a personal finance expert at NerdWallet, she does give some recommended tips as well. Starting off by saying the best thing to do is to really make a plan. Oh, goodness, I lost my place. It scrolled on its own. Hang on a quick second here. The best thing that you can do is to make a plan before you start spending. Ideally, we want to use our savings and not debt to fund those purchases. So Palmer here does recommend some of these tips, which I'm going to read to you. First thing, of course, to make a list. Check it twice. Make a list and figure out exactly how much you want to spend. By having that list in front of you, you get to physically see what your aspirations are for spending and, of course, also budgeting as well. You can see it right in front of you so that you know exactly what you want to spend on and when you are going to be going over. Start shopping early. Shopping right now, you could do it. We had on Talk Time with Tammy and Friends yesterday about the uncommon goods and some fun, cool shopping that you can do during that time as well. So if you want to do some early shopping to get it out of the way, that can kind of clear a plate and a slate for you to plan for other things when the holiday season does come around. Another thing as well is to talk to family and friends about expectations and possibly scaling back if you need to do so. And another thing, too, is to sign up for price drop alerts. You can sign them up on your phone. There's lots of different resources, websites, blog posts, and more that you can prioritize in utilizing and using so that you can get up to dates on those, keeping you in the loop. Palmer also said here, quote, using some kind of browser add-on like Honey or the Caramelizer browser extension just to track those prices can just help make sure that you're not getting, that you are getting the best deal possible and that you're not overspending as well there too. So there's a little information there posted that was by CBSNews.com. Maria Saavedra, pronounce the name wrong again, on CBSNews.com. You can also find some other blogs as well on shopping tips, of course. One that was posted by eMarketer.com does tell a little information on guide to shopping retail, consumer spending stats, and shopping trends and how to save some money. The holiday season is getting longer. Now, historically, the holiday season has referred to November and December, which is the last 2 months of the year. However, we're starting to kind of notice here, too, that it is kind of starting even as early as like July. 2022, in addition to its unusual, event in July, Amazon introduced a second Prime Day event in October. The 2-day Prime Early Access sale promoted many holiday shoppers to start early. I remember this in the summertime where I was like already starting to notice some of those like almost Black Friday sale deals on Amazon. I was like, this is pretty early. So, of course, that also does lengthen the holiday shopping season. Of course, a way to also is shopping early. If you already did that too, that might have been a way where you were able to get your shopping done early and maybe also save a little bit of extra money that way too. Brendan's in the comments. Hey, everyone. I'm Brendan. I'm listening. Hi, Brendan. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. Feel free. I'm glad you're being a part of the conversation. If you want to be a part of the conversation too, let us know some of your shopping trends on how you also help to save as well too for yourself. You can also contact our Image 360 info number at 505-926-1410. 505-926-1410. Amazon also had hosted an event in October in 2023. It was called the Prime Big Deals Days. That was encouraged by the successes of the event in July. That was the 2-day Prime Early Access that happened. Now, as of February of 2024, according to eMarketer.com, Amazon has not announced an October 2024 event that happened, but it seems that you're going to be seeing more, of course, in the near future. There are, of course, stats on, of course, holiday shopping. When it comes to buying products online, we're seeing that still becoming very popular and being very much so something that will continue to grow in the near future as technology is continuing to grow as well. Now, of course, the non-e-commerce sales still do, despite, of course, with lots of it going up with online shopping. Non-e-commerce sales still made up the majority, 81.1% of total holiday retail sales in 2023. I think that is mainly due to the fact that people wanted to get out and go to physical shopping again as well too, to kind of bring back that nostalgia of shopping in person before the pandemic and before, of course, online shopping as well became much more popular, I would say, before and even during that time frame there too. We're also starting to notice here a lot of malls are starting to kind of disappear here and there too. So I think a lot of people during that time as well. I would say maybe also today too. I could be wrong, but especially here with this stat from 2023 that people were kind of like, want to go to the malls and want to, get that feeling of shopping in person again before it could be too late. I don't know. Are malls going to continue on staying here? I don't know. I know Woodfield Mall is still pretty popular as well. The Spring Hill Mall that I grew up going to since I was a little baby was no longer, but I do have a lot of great memories from there too. So pretty interesting. Of course, we see the growth of technology as well. And of course, also people trying to save more money as well too. Another stat by eMarketer.com says that Gen Zers and millennials are more likely than older generations to do their holiday shopping in person at the mall. That's interesting. Whereas Gen Xers and baby boomers are more likely to shop online. That I find very interesting. That is very interesting. That's according to eMarketer.com. So if you want to view more information on that, those are on some insights on some holiday sales. Now we're going to take a quick time out here. When we come back, I'm going to suggest a nice, cute little small business located in Geneva that you could probably do some fun holiday shopping at and not have to break the bank while doing it too. A Jewel in Geneva. We'll talk a little bit about this cute little cornerstone place to go to on West State Street. So stay tuned for that. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We're going to be back with more content here in just a bit. So, of course, this is Matt taking you out to lunch. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a little bit.
This is WRMN News.
Hello, I'm Dennis Green. President-elect Donald Trump's victory on election night came by a significant margin, 301 to 226. News Nation's Elizabeth Vargas breaks it down for us.
Regardless of the final Electoral College totals, it is already clear that while the polls were close, the vote was not. And now it must be acknowledged that Donald Trump and his supporters have created a sustained and powerful political movement that will reshape politics and policy for years to come. Trump flipped back Georgia, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan, 4 of the 7 battleground states that helped Biden win in 2020. He also held on to North Carolina and had a surprising win in Nevada, a state he lost in both 2016 and 2020.
Arizona has yet to be called, but Trump has the lead there. Thousands of U.S. troops are on the ground in Iraq and Syria fighting to stop a resurgence of the ISIS terror group. News Nation's Tom Dempsey reports.
The Department of Defense saying so far 2 U.S. service members have been wounded during this, and a third assessed for a traumatic brain injury in an October operation. But Central Command saying they're making progress in these missions, seizing significant enemy material that could aid the military in future disruptions. These nearly back-to-back joint strikes and raids with Syrian and Iraqi forces are happening to prevent ISIS from regaining any power or control in the region, especially after the terror group was defeated in 2019.
The DoD says more than 160 Islamic State militants have been killed in missions in the past 60 days. For WRMN News, I'm Dennis Green.
WRMN News, produced in Studio 14 by the River Media Network.
Let me tell you a story about Bill. Bill was a normal guy in his 50s. He had back surgery about 2 years ago. Bill was in a lot of pain. He dealt with his pain by taking the Percocets his doctor prescribed for him. Bill took more and more and more of them to help with the pain, until one day the prescriptions weren't enough to get rid of Bill's pain. Then one day Bill found someone to help him get rid of the pain with illegal drugs he didn't need a prescription for. Fast forward to today. Bill lost his job and his family. The only thing he does have is his drug dealer. If you know Bill's story and you don't want to end up like Bill, call the Detox and Treatment Helpline right now to get away and get treatment. 800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. Call right now. Help is standing by. 800-694-1127.
Everyone has a community to lean on. A neighborhood, school, kids' teams, where you worship, work out, or any other place or group where you choose to belong. Communities can provide support when you need it, and even when you don't know you do. Like when it comes to preventing underage drinking and other substance use. You've talked with your kids and shared clear expectations, but you're not with them every minute. Your community members, friends and relatives, teachers and coaches, faith leaders, and other important adults in your kids' lives can be your eyes, ears, and a supportive influence when you're not around, reinforcing your messages with your kids and alerting you to warning signs of underage drinking or other substance use. So talk with your kids about these issues and involve the members of your community to help keep your kids safe, because when you talk, they hear you.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch. with WRMN AM 1410. Hopefully you are enjoying the show so far here. Of course, we have been talking about some of the statistics when it comes to holiday shopping. There's lots of different ways that you can holiday shop. Of course, you can shop online, you can shop in person as well. So, well, those are the two ways that you can do it through, I guess, also mail as well, too, if you want to mail stuff. As well. But also going in person, there's a different feeling, of course. You know, it's very easy and convenient to shop online. It's like lickety-split with the touch of a button, couple clicks, here you go. You've got the card already in the system. You're set and ready to go. But there's something really beautiful and also fun when going into person. You get to, of course, use your senses. You get to see and feel and touch everything as well too, unless it's something in a case that you're not supposed to touch, of course. But still, seeing it in person there definitely gives it a greater sense of what you are looking for, and especially good to see exactly what you want as well, to physically see it in front of you. You know, it's especially, you know, when you go online and you buy clothes from online too. Kind of like it's just kind of a luck of the draw. If it's going to fit you, it will. If not, then of course you have to send it back. Whereas, of course, going in person and trying on clothes, which for a while, of course, we couldn't do, but that's something I usually do, especially when it comes to buying pants. It's always the worst for me. With shirts, I can usually go buy. Some of them I fit in some mediums, some I fit in large, so it kind of just depends. And things can kind of stretch out here and there too. But when it comes to the pants, I'm more like, I'd rather kind of go in person and try them out first. That's just kind of how I am. I've had success, of course, with buying pants online too, but that's just usually a little bit more of what I do. Of course, also going in person to thrift shopping is another thing as well that I like to do. And I'm still noticing a lot of that also coming into play as well when it comes to holiday shopping. So if you want to check out a really cute place here, this is a beautiful little tiny small business located in downtown Geneva at 310 West State Street. And this is called The Gift Box. It's a cute little place to check out here, and I'll show it on the screen for those of you watching on YouTube. It's called The Big Gift Box in Geneva. It has become a, quote, jewel in Geneva, and it's the Fox Valley's headquarters for authentic Scandinavian gifts and food. So if you want to enjoy a nice little Scandinavian style of shopping experience, this is a place to try out. So let's take a look at their website and see what they have to offer. Now, these are some fine holiday Scandinavian gift ideas. They offer jewelry, they offer clothing, you can get knickknacks, you can get houseware, accessories, and so much more. This is the gift box that was established in 1947. Now, they do offer some beautiful holiday gifts that you can get there as well. You can take a look at their product list, some of the many different things that they have to offer, just a little sneak peek on what is featured there. So taking a look, we'll take a look and see what they've got here for holidays and candles. Just some of the things. They offer the Scandinavian style of candles there too. And again, I'm just talking about this place here because I thought it was pretty cute. And especially if you like the Scandinavian style of Christmas and the holiday spirit, of course, this is a good place to go to. They also offer cookware and tableware as well. So if you're looking for some of those to shop for, maybe you know someone that does have Scandinavian themed items, household items or personal items as well too. This is a good place to go to. They have some interesting items, some that I've never even seen before, that you can check out. If you do love, of course, that style, or you know someone that also likes it too. There's lots of different jewelry pieces that you can get there. A lot of it is Scandinavian style, but a lot of it really could go with pretty much any outfit as well. You do get some simple designs of jewelry that are featured there. There's some really beautiful ones too. It looks like there's like a nice locket piece that they have that looks pretty cool. So really, I mean, some of the jewelry pieces, that's a nice thing too, is with jewelry, you can kind of accessorize to however you would like. So that's nice too. Some of the Scandinavian style of jewelry, you could really kind of wear it kind of really with any outfit, especially it looks like here based off of the pictures that I'm seeing that they do have really kind of something for everyone here too of style. So feel free to check out their website. It is GenevaGiftBox.com. That's GenevaGiftBox.com. Not only can you get, of course, decorative items and clothing and things like that. You can also get food. So they do offer some frozen foods. You can do a Lars Swedish meatballs. You can try their Lars Prinskorv, which is Prince sausages. You can try their Abba's picked herring jars. They offer Norwegian Getost. You can try their Lars Gothenburg sausage. They also offer caviar. You can get herring, Swedish yellow peas as well too. I think my grandpa Carl would probably like this place as he was Swedish. So I think you like that for sure. They offer Nordic sweets, candies. So they have salt licorice, Swedish fish is another good one I like too. Soft raspberries, minties, and more too. So check it out. They even offer Swedish pancake recipes. You can get a book or also get the pancakes themselves too. So feel free to check this out. It's a cute little place in downtown Geneva of Scandinavian imports when it comes to some fun holiday shopping. Find Scandinavian gifts, gourmet food, books, holiday items, and more to your pleasure. Give it a try. They were first started, founder Edith Anderson, of course, very Swedish, was a pioneer and opened the shop at 310 West State Street in 1947, selling Scandinavian items that she loved. The previous owner, Lennart Johnson, emigrated from Sweden in 1954 and continued to build the business by incorporating more items from Sweden. I think also my Aunt Sylvia would like this too, because she was born in Sweden. My dad's older sister was born in Sweden. They were visiting, my grandpa Carl was visiting family in Sweden, and she was born there while they were visiting. So she was born in Sweden. Current owners Maria and Hans Johnson continue to carry on Lennart's legacy by selling unique Scandinavian items from Sweden, Norway, Denmark, oh my goodness, and Finland. I've got like 25%. I'm like a quarter Finnish. Now I'm going to have to go to this place. Embrace my Finnish heritage for sure. And Iceland, including imported food products. They are continually seeking for more items from all the Scandinavian countries, not just Sweden. The gift box has become a jewel in Geneva. So if you want to check it out too, you can check out Fox Valley's headquarters for authentic Scandinavian gifts and food. We invite you to come in, reconnect with your Scandinavian roots. I'm definitely going to have to, because like I said, I've got a little bit of Finnish, biologically Finnish, of course, but my dad's dad, Swedish. My dad's dad, Swedish. Uncle Gary's dad. So very cool. I was raised on Swedish meatballs. Love them. My dad does not like Swedish meatballs. He's an Italian. He's like, no, I don't like it. But his father loves it. His dad, my grandpa Carl, he loved Swedish meatballs, as do I too. So very, very cool. The images on their website are a mere sample of what they sell. Their website has a more extensive a list of items in the near future too. So they're adding more things to their inventory. So feel free to check it out. That is on their website, the gift box. Pretty cute. They also do have a Facebook page as well that you can check out for more things. They haven't posted in a while, but again, you can feel free to check out their different options. They're located at 310 West State Street in Geneva. Their hours of operation are Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. So there's a little suggestion for you if you want to enjoy some Scandinavian items. Hey, even if you're not Scandinavian and you just love the style, or you want to maybe try to see what they have to offer, this is a place to go to. It's called The Gift Box. And again, that's located in Geneva. So pretty cute. Nice little place to go to. The time is 11:44. What we're going to do is take another quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. We'll go through, of course, the National Day calendar for the rest of this hour here for the next probably maybe 12 minutes or so. Then we'll head on into the next hour talking about what are some fun things and local events that are happening within the Fox River Valley. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
You never know what or who you'll hear from on the first shift with me, Marky B. Like Tim Sconing, a WRMN news reporter back in the 1960s.
The jingles you all play, they were purchased by Dick Sutter. He was at some radio convention. He came back with this reel. I remember them playing that in the studio. We were so excited. We thought we were network now. And it's the same jingles today.
That's great.
Every time I hear them, I get excited about it.
I'm sure.
It was a lot of fun.
Fun times on the first shift, right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
B-Lux Bar and Grill Wisconsin Dells is the quintessential American grill and bar, with refined rustic cuisine and award-winning libations. Their honest, feel-good food menu is complemented by a beer list to satisfy every taste. Classic cocktails and our signature shakes, rich and creamy with a splash of boozy goodness just to shake things up a little bit. B-Lux Grill and Bar, classic American cuisine with a contemporary twist.
Rise and shine, Fox Valley listeners. It's time to kickstart your day with First Shift with Marky B on WRMN 1410 AM. From 6 to 9 a.m., join the chatter that gets you clued in with the latest buzz around town. Don't just sip on your coffee. Let Marky B brew your morning with the perfect mix of news, views, and moves. Dial us in or live stream at WRMN1410.com and make your mornings a whole lot brighter. WRMN 1410 AM. We're the voice of the Valley, and we're here to talk.
Roll into Bolero in Algonquin or Roselle and wake up with a story to tell. Bolero is bowling, gaming, dining, and nightlife with a twist. Score a sweet deal every day of the week and save big by checking out the daily deals online. Team up with your friends and hit the lanes by forming your own social club. Clubs offer lively competition and laid-back fun for everyone. From beginners to pros, make new friends, bowl, and hang out at a happening place. Visit Bolero.com.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We hope you are enjoying your day so far. It is Thursday. We're getting closer to the weekend. Tomorrow is Friday. So that's pretty exciting, right? Of course. Absolutely. It's Friday tomorrow. And it's a beautiful sunny day outside today. This weekend, we are going to be seeing a little bit more clouds in the sky, but not as rainy as I had, that was previously predicted. Previously predicted it was going to be a little bit more rainy out, but we're starting to notice here too that, we live in Illinois, so you never really know. All right, so let's take a look here for the next 10 minutes or so. We'll just kind of breeze through a little bit here on what the National Day calendar tells us are some days that are recognized today, of course. So let's take a look. All right, we've got here, this is a cute one. It's kind of sad, but it's cute. It's a day to recognize. It's National Canine Lymphoma Awareness Day. Now, what this is it's an education creating awareness about canine lymphoma. In 2011, a well-known and respected dog agility trainer and competitor, Terry Simons, received devastating news. The veterinarian diagnosed Simons' quote, heart and soul dog, Revel, with lymphoma. As an educated dog owner, Terry did all he could for Revel. However, he soon discovered how elusive, accurate information regarding options and treatment could be. Soon, Terry connected with professionals. They then helped him to choose the best path for his beloved companion. Revel not only competed in dog agility through her treatment, but thrived. That's awesome. She even attended the best agility year. Attained the best agility year of her career. When Terry chose to let Revel go, he knew he was making the right decision for her. However, the grief does not strange. Grief does strange things. It can destroy, it can inspire. In Terry's case, it inspired him to form a foundation, created the foundation called CLEAR, Canine Lymphoma Education, Awareness, and Research, also known as CLEAR. The foundation dedicates its efforts to providing information, resources, and research into the devastating disease. Revel's legacy ensures dog owners that they know their options. It doesn't have to be a process that you do alone. They become empowered advocates for their four-legged family members. So that is a day recognized today. Terry Simons founded National Canine Lymphoma Day in 2015 to spread information regarding it. His beloved dog, Revel, inspired him to create it. That is awesome. It is a very touching tale. So that is a day today. Kind of bittersweet. That leads me to the next thing. National Bittersweet Chocolate with Almonds Day is another day recognized today. Now here, of course, you can enjoy maybe a nice dark chocolate that's a little bit more bitter. The older I've gotten, the more I prefer a little bit more of the bitterness in the chocolate. Could just be because I drink a lot of coffee, though, too. It's National Bittersweet Chocolate Almonds Day today. Bittersweet chocolate is a chocolate liquor, to which sugar, cocoa butter, and vanilla have been added. It has less sugar and more of the liqueur than semi-sweet chocolate. So that makes sense, of course. But however, the two of them may be interchangeable when baking. Recent studies reveal health benefits from eating small quantities of bittersweet chocolate, in addition to the almonds increasing health benefits as well. You pair the two of them, giving them a delicious, healthy snack. Make them a part of your lunch or enjoy them as part of an afternoon snack. So that's also a day recognized today. It is National Bittersweet Chocolate with Almonds Day. Today's also National Cashback Day, the first Thursday in November. Speaking to the savvy shopper in all of us, it's one day of exclusive offers that gives you the gift of cash back. Whether shopping for the perfect holiday gifts, again, we just talked about this, or also saving for that big ticket item for yourself, finding great deals and saving money makes shopping a lot happier. And also, you can definitely be smart with it too. Makes a smart shopper happy. Cashback Day takes savings to the next level. You can put money back into your wallet before the holidays just by shopping. During the holidays, saving is even more critical. We have a list and a budget that is featured there too. So if you want to check it out, it's available on their website. A little bit of history there featured as well, and more. Whether it's gift giving, entertainment, travel expenses, the perfect outfit for holiday card photos, or treating yourself to something special, discounts can be found. Shoppers are celebrated by helping them earn cash back when they spend. So if you want to check out more information, you can visit cashbackday.com to find the best cashback offers. So you can feel free to take a look at their website, see what they have to offer on there, get some good cash back, shop the deepest of the cashback offers of the year. So feel free to check it out. They offer some featured cashback for Verizon, Forever 21, Macy's, Hotels.com, Adidas, Pandora, Samsung, and CVS. So feel free to check those out. Ancestry. Oh boy, they've got it for Ancestry. Cash back. It was 10%. Now it's 20%. That is quite the lightning deal. How cool is that? So if you want to do your DNA testing, be forewarned, you might find stuff you didn't know about. But nonetheless, still too, it can be a good or, kind of a ooh, yikes thing. It depends. But anywho, besides that, there's lots of other things. You can shop with Clinique. Clinique Happy. I do have some nice cologne from Clinique. Lowe's, Adam and Eve, Journeys, Walmart, Lucky Brand. So lots of good things out there, of course, as well. Something for everyone. So if you want to check it out, retailmenot.com is the website to go to. That is retailmenot.com. You can find it under cashbackday.com, which is actually retailmenot.com. That's what it is. So just putting that out there for you for some holiday shopping. As well. And of course, as time goes by too, we're going to be also starting to notice more of these different deals pop up. And here on WRMN, we'll make sure to cover it, whether it's on my show or whoever else's show as well with special deals. I know Talk Time with Tammy and Friends, Tammy usually does cover some specials. Of course, we talked about trends with home decor and kitchens. As well as, of course, talking about some special deals as well by going to Uncommon Gifts, which is a website you can find some cool gifts, custom made. So that's definitely going to continue on here into the future as we are getting into the holiday spirit. So that is National Cashback Day. Another day recognized today, first Thursday in November, is National Men Make Dinner Day. Yes. Absolutely. This places the man of the house in charge of the kitchen and the evening meals. Absolutely. Some men like to cook and do some on a regular basis. To those men, kudos to you. You can submit your favorite recipe on the website too. How cool is that? Now, this is a day was created for the men who do not know their way around the kitchen, are not familiar with cooking appliances as well too. And of course, also for the women in their lives who need a break. Absolutely. So that is a day recognized, of course, today. Clean up as you go. Aprons are optional as well, too. So that's a day recognized today. How to observe Men Make Dinner Day. We'll have the men in your house prepare the meal and use hashtag Men Make Dinner Day to post on social media. You can also invite your children into the kitchen, give them all the skills that they need to survive in the kitchen as well, too. Watch cooking shows, create a menu, something fun. Maybe you have a nice family menu that you make, your own recipes and ingredients. Be something fun for everyone. Well, that's a day also recognized today as well. This and more can be found on nationaldaycalendar.com. National Today does also, oh my goodness me, lots of words, does also cover other national days. It's internet and as well as international. It's International Games Week. Yes. Now, this is recognized during this week till the 13th. It's when communities worldwide can connect with their libraries through various types of games. Yes, there's lots of cool games that you can connect with, too. So that's a day, pardon me, that's a day that's recognized today. Let's see, another day is Hug a Bear Day. That is a stuffed animal bear, not a real one, unless maybe you are trained. I did see something on, it was on TV the other day about a guy that had a pet bear. I was like, oh my goodness. So it's Hug a Bear Day today, of course, as well, too. You are not advised to go out and embrace real bears on this day, it says. That's what they put on there, yeah. Unless you are trained for professionals only. Some other things as well. Liberia Thanksgiving. Let's see some other days. Cashback. It is National Cancer Awareness Day today as well. That's very important. That is actually observed in India. So it's National Cancer Day today in India. There's a couple other things here too. Different birthdays and a whole lot more. So check that out. All that information is posted on there. There's a lot of other days that are recognized today on nationaltoday.com. Now, we are going to take a quick time out here. When we come back, we'll discuss a little bit more on what is happening within the Fox River Valley. Stay tuned. You're listening to WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We'll be back.
Twins Gyros, located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, serves traditional gyros as well as its award-winning chicken gyros on a pita. Twin Gyros has a diverse menu that includes barbecue ribs, chicken dinners, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, cheeseburgers, and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame. Check out the full menu at twinsgyros.com. That's Twins Gyros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois.
Take your family out or meet up with a friend for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Elgin IHOP, located at 101 Randall Road by the theater. They're open for dining 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Stop in at 3 p.m. for happy hour with discounted meal deals for early birds starting at just $6. You can choose from breakfast choices like the pancake sundaes or juicy burgers or maybe a classic burrito bowl. Check out the menu at ihop.com today.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Linzess. Indian Prairie School District 204 is set to receive a $420 million boost after voters overwhelmingly approved a bond referendum aimed at upgrading school facilities. Superintendent Adrian Talley expressing deep gratitude to the community, emphasizing the bond's focus on improving infrastructure, enhancing safety, and creating positive learning environments. Kane County voters voicing their support for property tax increase aimed at enhancing local forest preserves. 55.36% of voters approving the proposal, which will raise $6.9 million next year for the Kane County Forest Preserve District. The St. Thomas Arts and Crafts Fair is set to dazzle on November 9th from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. at St. Thomas the Apostle Church in Naperville. Around 50 vendors will showcase their unique creations, but the fair is more than just a marketplace for beautiful arts and crafts. Each purpose helps fuel the St. Thomas Community Outreach Program. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Lowe's honors our military community this Veterans Day and every day. To say thank you, verified military members, veterans, and their spouses get 10% off everyday purchases, plus free silver key status with My Lowe's Rewards. It's our way of showing our gratitude to the brave people who have and continue to serve our country. Learn more now at lowes.com/military. 10% discount can't be combined with another offer. Exclusions, terms, and conditions apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Here at WRMN Radio, we try to connect with the community and discuss important issues, like our current mental health crisis. Here's Lori Baker, President and CEO of AID.
I think most people, when they see young children thinking about suicide at the ages of 5 and 6 and 7, I mean, that's shocking to me that children even know that they want to harm themselves somehow. I know it's difficult. I definitely feel the pinch. We all feel the pinch at the gas pump, at the grocery store, right, in our rents, but I think most people could handle 27 cents a day to help kids and seniors and people experiencing homelessness.
Discussions like this take place on the first shift, weekday mornings from 6 to 10, right here on WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Mavericks beat the Bulls 119-99 last night. The Bulls are 3-5 with the loss. Nikola Vukovic, 14 points, 10 rebounds. While sitting out the fourth quarter, Chicago played its second consecutive game without leading scorer Zach LaVine. He's dealing with a right abductor strain. The Bulls have lost 3 in a row. The Bears host the Patriots this Sunday. Chicago's lost 2 in a row, 4-4-0 overall this season. New England 2-7-0. The Bears are 4-0 at Soldier Field this season. At United Center last night, the Blackhawks came up short, losing 4-1 against the Red Wings. Dylan Larkin and Alex DeBrincat with a goal and an assist apiece for Detroit. Nick Foligno scored Chicago's only goal. The Hawks dropped to 5-8-1 overall, just 1-4-0 on their home ice this season. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
If you're not planning to come into Macy's this week, you're missing out because our Friends and Family sale is happening now. What does that mean? It means when you use your coupon or Macy's card, you can take an extra 30% off, just like Friends and Family can. That's 30% off the latest trends, 30% off new arrivals, 30% off the best brands. It's just this week. It's just what you've been waiting for, and it's only at Macy's. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
The 90s called. They said the Gordita Supreme is so back in the new $7 Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell. It's all looking fresh to death with the pillowy 90s Gordita Supreme alongside the beefy 5-layer burrito, double stacked taco, chips with nacho cheese sauce, and medium drink. All for just $7. It's your wallet's favorite cheesy crunchy combo here for a limited time. Grab yours and relive the decades only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only. Also
El Diablo Cantina, located by Spring Hill Mall at 113 Southwestern in Carpentersville, is your fun, hip, and festive family Mexican cantina, serving authentic recipes from all over Mexico that are made fresh daily. There's delicious cocktails using fresh fruits, or your choice of 30 craft beers, which go great with the menu. There's indoor and outdoor dining, open from 4 till 11 and until 4 a.m. on weekends, featuring Latin line dancing. Visit eldiablocantina.com today.
One of the things we're proud of at WRMN is our connection to the local community. In fact, recently we hosted a fundraiser for a longtime listener, Gene Wheeler, and First Shift listener George Rollinson says it turned out perfectly.
Perfection is a moving target. You try to hit that bullseye and you zone in on it. It moves a little to the left, then it moves a little to the right. I don't know. I'd say we hit a bullseye. I don't know how that could have been any better.
Working together to make Elgin better. We are WRMN AM 1410, serving the local community since 1949. Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 12 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch. Oh, wait, where's my bell? Oh, goodness, I'm knocking everything over. There we go. We are in the works of getting some things set up here on the screen. Thank you to Sonar, of course, for doing this as well. Making the experience even more of an experience here. So thank you so much for that. So what we're going to do here is, if you're watching on YouTube, you'll notice, of course, that I am in the center of the screen. I am in the hotspot here on this side of things. So again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. Now, what we did do, of course, today was we did just talk about the National Day calendar. We rolled through a couple of those different things as well. Recently, what's happening today, and also, of course, things recognized during the week as well, too. So if you want to find more information on that, you can find it on nationaltoday.com or nationaldaycalendar.com as well. During this hour, of course, we'll talk a little bit about some things that are happening in the area. What are some fun things coming up in the area? And what I want to do first is I want to read a top story provided by KaneCountyConnects.com. KaneCountyConnects.com about this pretty cool story here that was posted. Now, I don't have it up on the screen as of right now, of course, because we're in the process of getting some of this, we have a new monitor now, which is a phenomenal new Acer monitor here. So in the works of getting that all set up and ready to go. So I'll just talk to you, of course, if you listen through the AM 1410 dial, you'll be able to hear it there, of course. You'll also still be able to see me on the screen as well, too. Or, of course, you can also listen in through the app. You can listen through the app. Or through our website, WRMN1410.com. So this is posted on KaneCountyConnects.com. Now, what it is titled here, quote, Seeking the Next Generation to Honor the Legacy of the Greatest Generation. Now, what it does here is it does show a picture on their website of a box of items that belong to the late Navy veteran Michael Zielinski. And it does show some really, really cool medals that were featured, as well too as some awards. Also, a booklet that has honorable discharge on there, a newspaper article, as well too. So this is quote, seeking the next generation to honor the legacy of the greatest generation. The box holds 2 Purple Hearts honorary discharge papers, a picture ID, a dog tag, belt buckles, miscellaneous papers, an American Legion cap from Elgin, and a grainy photocopy of the hero believed to be the rightful owner of these military items. That is Michael B. Zielinski. Julie Mann, Kane County's public information officer, says here, quote, we know Mr. Zielinski enlisted in the U.S. Navy in 1942, trained at Great Lakes Naval Academy, served on the USS Birmingham, and was discharged in 1945. What we don't know is the identity of his family members who might like to have these memories of a man who fought as part of the greatest generation in World War II. Occasionally, the Kane County Veterans Assistance Commission receives lost or misplaced military decorations and memorabilia to return to families of veterans. In this case, there are many clues about Mr. Zielinski in the box of commission. The commission was given, but no trace of any living relative. So I'm thinking maybe they did probably a search for him, maybe on Ancestry. It's usually what I would do, especially if I buy like old photos and stuff. I always love looking for any living relatives. I think that that's pretty cool. Julie Mann also says here, quote, through extensive research, we discovered that Mr. Zielinski was born in Chicago in 1919. Oh, that's so cool. My grandpa was also born in Chicago in 1919. He lived in Elgin on Lakeview Road and worked for the Western Electric. You're kidding. How ironic is that? So did my grandpa. Before later joining the U.S. Post Office. Mr. Zielinski passed away in 1997 at the age of 78. He had 3 siblings, including a brother named Walter. According to the records, he was married late in life to a woman named Bess, who also is deceased. Both are buried in Memory Garden Cemetery in Arlington Heights. Despite thorough research of military records, Purple Heart recipients' birth and death records, and census information locating Mr. Zielinski's family has proven fruitless. So here sits a box of invaluable military memorabilia, a reminder of a life and service that deserves to be a part of the family history, says Jake Zimmerman, superintendent of the Kane County Veterans Assistance Commission. It's our hope someone remembers Mr. Zielinski or his family so we can make sure his memory lives on. Okay, now I'm telling you in my free time, I think I'm going to do this because I'm telling you, you got to make sure if you're researching people, because his last name is Zielinski, Zielinski, very likely could be that with census records, they spelled it phonetically based off of how they heard it. I'm not trying to say this is like, oh, look at me, I'm such a professional, but I'm getting into my genealogy mode right now. And they might have already done that too, but I'm going to maybe be on the hunt. I might be on the hunt for this. I'll see if maybe there's something out there. Anyone with information on the survivors or friends of the Navy veteran Zielinski is encouraged to email Kane County Connects at co.kane.il.us. For more information on Veterans Assistance Program and obtaining benefits, please go to Kane County Veterans Assistance website. That is kanecountyil.gov/pages/veterans. That's exciting. I think I might do some research. I'm going to screenshot this and do some research, see if I can find anything. And I hope if they do find relatives, whoever it is, phenomenal, and congratulations if that does happen to have in the future there too. That's the thing, is a lot of these things you can find, a lot of these different items in thrift stores, antique stores, and it's like, this was someone's legacy. This was someone's belongings. And it's so interesting that, it's passed down, but sometimes even forgotten as well too. So, preserving that legacy, I think, is important, especially for those of people out there who might be looking themselves. And it's just important to get the word out here. So thank you to the Kane County Connects for posting this information. Hopefully they're able to return these items to any living family members for sure. I'm telling you right now, unless I hear otherwise, I might even do maybe a little bit of research on this too, because this is pretty exciting. It's solving a mystery. That's what it is. Solving a mystery, and also helping to, of course, bring, bring attention to his legacy, and also hopefully to return it to family members too. That would be really, really awesome. So that was posted by KaneCountyConnects.com. You can find more stories on KaneCountyConnects.com. Let's take a look here at Explore Elgin area, see what we've got going on here under some events, see what's coming up in the area. Now, if you are interested in nature, you can check out the Thriving in Nature Thursdays at the Hawthorne Hill Nature Center. Now, this is still going on right now until 3 p.m. This is at 28 Brookside Drive in Elgin. Now, the topic is Native American Heritage Celebration, and it is for free, so you can head on out there right now if you're interested. It's brought to you by Elgin and the Hawthorne Hill Nature Center. It's happening right now until 3 p.m., so feel free to check it out. Nice place to go to. It is located, again, the Hawthorne Hill Nature Center. It's not too far away from the main downtown Elgin area, too. So good place to go to. It's right near West Highland Acres, so not too far away from there. There's a Jewel Osco over there as well. It's not too far away from the Marcus Elgin Theater. You'll be able to find it there, too. Ralph Helm Inc. is also near there as well. It's near Ralph Helm Inc. So that's going to be coming up there, or actually going on right now until 3 o'clock. So that's going on now until 3. Now, if you go on out to Bartlett, they have a ladies' night out that's going to be coming up at the Shops of Banbury Fair. This is from 4 to 8 p.m. It's ladies' night out. Free gifts to all ladies, in-store specials, refreshments, and more. This is the Shops at the Shops of Banbury Fair. That'll be coming up later tonight from 4 to 8 p.m. The event will include free gifts, special in-store discounts and offers, refreshments, and more. Bring your friends and join Banbury Fair for an unforgettable shopping experience. Definitely so. Sounds like a lot of fun. And if you want to check out their website, there actually is a Facebook page, a link that you can go to and check out more information posted on to there. The time is 12:16. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little time out here. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. So, folks, stay tuned.
We asked seniors how to prevent Medicare scams.
My best advice, if you get a phone call, do not talk to the person. These people are well-trained. Don't talk to them.
They don't know me. They're just trying to scam me.
Don't be fooled. Hang up.
Just hang up.
Never give out your Medicare number.
They're going to get your number to put in a false claim.
If I get a call from someone, I don't pick up the phone. And should I pick up the phone and they ask for information, then I hang up.
How do you detect Medicare fraud?
Just like I check my credit card statements, I check my Medicare statements monthly.
Scammers can get a hold of your number, order medical devices through your account, and you're not even going to know about it if you don't look at your statement.
Check your statement every month.
If you get your statement and you see something that you know you did not have done, you report it.
Call your Senior Medicare Patrol.
To report Medicare fraud, call the Senior Medicare Patrol at 800-699-9043.
Dine out with family and friends at Nick's Pizza in Elgin or Crystal Lake. Nick serves up award-winning thin crust and Chicago-style pizza. Eat in or carry out. In addition to Nick's fabulous pizza, let Nick's cater your events with pizza, pasta, Italian beef, and other delicious offerings. Their big banquet rooms can accommodate all your event needs. So, for great pizza in a Northwoods, cabin-style atmosphere, bring family and friends to Nick's. Visit nickspizzapub.com.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast right here on WRMN, 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Noory with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
From morning coffee to your evening commute, WRMN 1410 AM is here for you. The faithful friend that brings you local news, timely topics, and the friendliest voices in the Valley. Stay informed, entertained, and engaged with our full lineup of shows, streaming all day, every day at WRMN1410.com or on the WRMN app. Wherever you are, we're right there with you. So why switch stations? Stick with the one that has it all. WRMN 1410 AM, your daily companion, your constant conversation.
Okay, antibodies, huddle up. We're a great team, but the flu is dominating. The good news is the human we're protecting just got his flu shots. That means all of us antibodies have strong new gear that will help us fight and defend against the flu. We must win so that our human can stay healthy and help protect the people he cares about most.
Let's work as a team to defend against the flu. Gear up with a flu shot to help protect yourself and others and reduce your risk of being sick or hospitalized with the flu. Learn more at getmyflushot.org. Brought to you by the AMA, CDC, and the Ad Council.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch, and I left my bell over there. Ding, ding. There we go. With WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We hope you are enjoying your day so far. Again, you're listening to and watching to WRMN, AM 1410. Again, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. Now, let's take a look here. What we'll do is we'll go through and see what else we've got going on here as well. So bear with me here. Please hold as we continue on going through some of the great options and things to do for the holiday season, of course. And we'll talk a little bit about that here in just a bit. So we've got here exploreelginarea.com, which I always like to bring up here, tell you exactly what is going on within the area. What's happening in Elgin, you want to know, of course. We'll make sure to tell you exactly what is going on here in Elgin. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410. It's WRMN 1410 and WRMN 1410 radio on Facebook as well, too. So let's take a look here. We've got here the annual open house. This is an annual holiday open house at Boxwood Home Design and Cabinetry. This is located in West Dundee. The holiday magic is here. And of course, it is time for the Boxwood Home Design Cabinet Company's annual holiday open house. Now, when this will be, of course, it'll be coming up on, it's coming up today. It'll be from 4 till 8. It'll be from 4 till 8 o'clock. If you want to check out more information on this, it's a sip, shop, and eat. That sounds like a lot of fun. A sip, shop, and eat. So if you want to enjoy that for yourself, of course, absolutely do that for you and also to go out with others as well, too. So again, this is called the Boxwood Holiday Open House. I've got it up on the screen here now, too, so you can feel free to check that out. It's the Boxwood Holiday Open House at the Home Design and Cabinetry Company at 122 West Main Street, located in West Dundee. So grab your friends, get a sip, shop, and soak in the magic. That's coming up here later tonight. It's from 4 until 8 o'clock, from 4 to 8. Let's see. This is the 6th annual Half Ugly Christmas Sweater Soiree. This is at the Half Full Nest. That'll be coming up tonight from 5 to 9 p.m. Now, this is where you can be amongst the first to shop their Christmas offerings. Yes, you get a little bit of an early access here. Whether you'll find the latest of the greatest festive decor, vintage Christmas items, boutique apparel, and accessories, all kinds of unique and beautiful gifts can be found here. Absolutely. They're also looking forward to raising a glass to make you raising a glass and making merry with you as they welcome this glorious season too. So that'll be coming up here on the during the 5 o'clock. So 5 to 9 o'clock is when that'll be. So feel free to check out that information posted onto exploreelginarea.com. Exploreelginarea.com. Let's take a look here and see what's happening with the Gale Borden Public Library. We'll take a look at their Facebook page and see what's going on with them. That's Gale Borden Public Library on Facebook. They've got here, oh my goodness, look who it is. It's the Bozeum, celebrating the history of Bozo the Clown. That'll be coming up here Tuesday, November 19th at 6:30 p.m. So that sounds pretty cool. So let's dive into this too. We've got here, this is at the Gale Borden Public Library. Now, you get to join in with Tom Holbrook, which I just saw him yesterday, historian, researcher, and collector of all things Bozo, to recall fond memories of Bozo the Clown and seeing some of his elaborate collections. Let me tell you, he has quite the collection for sure. Tom Holbrook, Elgin local, is also known as the Bozologist. My goodness me, I need to pronounce it correctly. Bozologist. Has the largest Bozo collection, in the world. I'm not kidding. Huge. He was recently featured on an episode of the national TV show Collector's Call on MeTV. We had him, of course, here on WRMN, and we're getting prepared for Bozeum upstairs. Yes. How exciting is that? So stay tuned for that. More information to come in the future. Again, sounds pretty cool. And that'll be coming up on the 19th. So that'll be at the main library Meadows Community Room from 6:30 to 7:30. It does say you have to register, so you can find it on their website, galeborden.info. So galeborden.info is where you can find it. There are 54 seats remaining. So if you hit that register button, you'll be able to type in your first, last name, email, and phone number so that you can register there. Pretty nice. That should be fun. Let's see some other things coming up here as well on the Gale Borden Public Library. We'll take a look and see what they have on their Facebook page. So 17 hours ago, they say, let's say thank you stopping by the main library this week. Don't forget to sign the card in the first floor library, thanking their local veterans, our local veterans. They also have on display their staff veterans portraits. So thank you to all who have served. Very nice. That's really, really nice. They have that in the main lobby area. The Olmec Origins will be coming up beginning November 13th. So it is about a little under a week away from now, because we're into Thursday. It's coming up Wednesday. So we're already over almost like a couple, less than a week away already for this. Now, this is the Olmec Origins exhibit. Join them as they hear from special guests. And of course, also learning about Mexican art and culture. This is going to be at 3:30 p.m. on November 13th at the main library. They are so excited to share these 33 beautifully painted heads with the community. Very, very cool and unique as well, too. So feel free to check out that. More information can be found, of course, on Gale Borden Public Library's Facebook, galeborden.info, also on their website. You can also check out the Fox River Valley Public Library District as well. View everything that's going on with them on their main website or also on their Facebook page. They've got their nice website here too. You can check out all the different events at the Randall Oaks or also see what's going on at the Dundee Library. Join them coming up November 16th for their new Donuts with Grown-Ups story time. I like it. There's going to be delightful tales and tasty treats, ideal for ages 2 to 8, but all ages are welcome. I mean, come on, you're getting donuts. You're getting the donuts here. Absolutely. You don't want to miss out on that. Getting some good donuts, of course. Absolutely. You don't want to miss out on that. I mean, come on. It's donuts. You can't. You shouldn't. Anywho, Tammy was talking about, she was very excited yesterday. Wendy and Bob bought her a peanut donut from her, I almost said Herb's Bakery, from Country Donuts. Very cool. Very nice. So that was yesterday. Let's take a look here. We've got some other things as well. I'm just trying to adjust the screen just a tad bit here on my end so that you can see it a little bit better here. Fox River Valley Public Library District also posted that they are going to be having coming up here tonight from 6:30 to 8. It is the Anime Club. Collect and connect with your fellow anime fans and enjoy creative crafting sessions. Whether you're a seasoned otaku. I have a friend, Madeline, who's into anime, and she's always teaching me how to pronounce things. Yeah, she's like, no, you didn't pronounce that right. Well, of course, I can't pronounce things. usually. Anywho, otaku or new to anime, this meetup offers fun and friendship. Express your love for anime and unleash your artistic side as you do. So, again, very popular art form, style, everything that is incorporated into that. That's Thursdays, coming up November 7th, tonight, 6 to 8 p.m. 6:30 to 8 p.m. is what it's going to be. So there you go. Some fun stuff to do coming up here. We got a lot of other good things, of course, coming up in the near future. So stay tuned for that. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley. Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. What we'll do is we'll take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll then officially be in our Tradio segment. If you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, of course, that'll be the time to call into this phone number here, 847-931-1410. Or, of course, you can also text your message to our Image 360 info number, 505-926-1410. Again, that's 505-926-1410. Don't forget about that number as well. So, again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410. We'll be back with more after these messages. So, of course, stay tuned.
This is WRMN News.
I'm Marky B reporting. We start in DeKalb this time, where a woman is expected to be okay after she was stabbed multiple times last weekend. Edgar Perkins, 44 years old, charged with attempted murder, aggravated domestic battery, and aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Police say they found a woman with several stab wounds to her body. She was taken to a nearby hospital before being flown to a Rockford hospital, where she is in critical but stable condition. Investigators say Perkins voluntarily turned himself in. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence or has reason to fear for their safety, have them call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 800-799-7233. That's 800-799-7233, or text START to 88788 for confidential support and resources 24/7. The high school football playoffs continue this weekend. Here's a couple of games of note. From Class 7A football, Hoffman Estates is still alive. They are 7-3, and they will take on Lincoln Way Central. That's a Friday night game at 7 o'clock. Batavia plays a Saturday afternoon game at 1 o'clock. They're ranked number 4 in Class 7A. They're 9-1 this season, and they take on Lincoln Way West. That's Saturday at 1 o'clock. It's St. Charles North, number 3, 9-1 this season, against number 19, Mount Carmel from Chicago. That's a Saturday night 5 o'clock game. And it's number 6, Burlington Central from Class 6A with a record of 8-2, taking on number 3, Geneva in a big one. They are 9-1, Geneva is. That's a Saturday game at 6 p.m. in Geneva. There's a look at news. I'm Marky B. This is the talk of the town.
Produced in Studio 14 by the River Media Network.
Be sure to catch the first shift weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. for important information like fire tips from Elgin Fire Chief Rob Sagan.
The thing in the winter that we're more concerned with is carbon monoxide, because that we don't get in the summer. That carbon monoxide issues occur because of heating equipment. Anything that burns natural gas, if it is faulty, can generate high levels of carbon monoxide, which in time can be fatal. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of having carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Every single year you will see somewhere in the country, and usually we'll get 1 or 2 in the Chicagoland area, where you'll see multiple fatalities in one home. You can't smell carbon monoxide, you can't taste carbon monoxide, you have no idea it's happening. And so it's critically important that you have the right detectors in your home.
It's the first shift weekday mornings at 6 a.m. with me, Marky B, right here on WRMN.
Looking to stay informed on the political issues that truly matter? I'm Dennis Sonar Green, inviting you to join me every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN for A Political Talk Show. WRMN, the talk of the town, is where you'll find clear, balanced analysis of the day's biggest news. We dig into the headlines, cutting through the noise to deliver the facts and insights you need to stay informed. Whether you're deeply into politics or just want to understand what's going on, this show offers the depth and perspectives that matter. Tune in every weekday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on WRMN and be part of the conversation that's shaping our community. Let's navigate today's political landscape together on Apolitical Talk Show, only on WRMN, the talk of the town.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. You hear the multiple rings of the bell. You know it is almost 12:35 already here. So we're officially in our Tradio segment. If you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, now is the time to give us a call here today at 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410 is the number to dial here live in Studio 14. Don't forget, you can also message us through the Image 360 info number at 505-926-1410. 505-926-1410. So let's take a look here. We actually do have a new Tradio announcement here. So let me make sure I copy and paste this in here. Thank you to the contactor or the user who messaged us here on the line. Let me make sure I copy and paste this information. It was just recently posted here, so let me make sure I get that for sure. And we've got here, my goodness me, what is going on? There we go. Okay, I got it. So we have a Tradio caller number 1 from today. This person has a white trundle bed. That is a bed under another bed. So it's a white trundle bed. So it's a bed under another, and it pulls out. Now, the asking price on this is $50. So if anyone is interested, they're asking for texting to text 847-6143. Again, 847-6143. Again, this is a white trundle bed. It's a bed under another bed, and it pulls out, asking $50. Again, that's 847-6143. 847-847-6143. Thank you. So I'm trying to multitask here. I'm saying thank you, and I'm sending it to them. Thank you. I appreciate it, of course. I know who it is. Thanks for sending that great information. I appreciate it. Anyone else who's interested, of course, you can contact our Image 360 number, 505-926-1410. 505-926-1410. That is brought to you by Image 360 in South Elgin, your expert source of comprehensive custom signs and graphic solutions in South Elgin. If you'd like to take a look at more information on what they have to offer here, that is image360.com. That's image360.com. That is for the South Elgin location. You can check out, see what what everything is, what all the things that they have to offer are. But all the things that they have to offer are is the way to put it there, of course. So feel free to check it out for yourself, image360.com for more information. There we go. The screen looks a little bit better that way. We'll continue on here talking a little bit more about what else we have in terms of Tradio announcements. We have another Tradio caller here, has a garage sale. Now, this garage sale is currently going on right now. It's now until 4:30. So it's now until 4:30 if you're interested in heading on out. Now, this is located at 2125 Royal Boulevard in Elgin. Want to do some early holiday shopping? There's some Christmas items, furniture, grab bags, towels, kids' toys, and more. Check it out at 2125 Royal Boulevard here in Elgin. It's happening right now until 4:30. Coming up tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And then also on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. as well. So check that out. Another Tradio caller here is looking for a floor fan. So they are looking for a floor fan here. If anyone is interested, happens to have a floor fan that is working, feel free to reach out to her. That number is 847-717-3028. Again, that's 847-717-3028 is that number to dial. Another Tradio caller here. This is Wood by Jeff in Elburn. Of course, he has some free items. He has some garden stakes, canning jars as well. He has some aromatic cedar wood, concrete boards, peg boards, shelving boards. He has tinder pieces. They're skinny pieces of wood. He has some window screens that are adjustable, mail sorters, solar heating kits, as well as a cute little hobbit house. And then he's also looking to sell here some oak lumber, $2 a foot. He's still looking for a place for his shop. Open to different possibilities. Feel free to reach out to him. That number is 630-365-9488. That's 630-365-9488 is the number to dial, the number to call. Another Tradio caller here. This is Bill. He sells posters and not just regular ye old standard copied posters. No. He also, of course, specializes in original theatrical film posters. Great as holiday gifts. Awesome as some wall art. So if you're looking for a specific poster, he's got some great ones. Julia Roberts posters. Lots of other great films out there too. Feel free to text him or to email him. Bill sells posters at gmail.com. Again, that's Bill sells posters at gmail.com. Or you can also text him 708-793-3980. Again, that's 708-793-3980. Another Tradio caller here, Motorcycle Tony, looking for Japanese scooters and motorcycles, and they can be in any condition. They don't have to be in the grandest of condition. They can be in any condition, really. He pays cash, has a trailer for transportation on those too, so to take it off your hands pretty easily there. Feel free to reach out to Motorcycle Tony. That number is 630-335-3312. Again, 630-335-3312. Another Tradio caller here is selling furniture, a pit couch. It's in the color brown, about 20 years old. It's huge in size. It's about $100 or best offer. And also has a CPAC machine with hoses and face masks for a dream station. It's for Phillips, located in Huntley. Feel free to reach out to her. That number is 847-271-8219. 847-271-8219 is that number to dial. We also have another Tradio announcement here. We've got Mean Gene Wheeler. He's got a 2006 like new Kawasaki, I think that's how it's pronounced, Ninja 250. It's got 850 miles, newly tuned up, blue Ninja style, and it's automatic. You can feel free to reach out to him. He's asking $1,600 or best offer. So $1,600 or best offer for this. Thank you, of course, for messaging me about that. That will be added to the list for number 2. And that number to dial is 847-354-8854. Again, that is 847-354-8854. Again, that is a 2006 like new Kawasaki Ninja 250. 850 miles on it, newly tuned up, blue Ninja style, automatic, $1,600 or best offer. Again, 847-354-8854. Another Tradio caller here has the fluorescent 4-foot light fixtures. They're 2 bulbs each with the plastic covers, 10 of them in total, $20 each. Not too bad. You can use it as a holiday gift too if you'd like. That number to dial is 847-697-7876. Again, that's 847-697-7876. Another Tradio caller here has 13 bundles of shingles for sale. Architectural shingles. The color is estate gray. Also included in this as well, 2 rolls of ice and water barriers, $150 for that. Also has a shed in a box, 10 by 17 in measurement, excellent condition, also for $150. That number to dial is 847-847-8813. 847-847-8813 is the number to call. Let's see here. Another Tradio caller we have here called in and says she's looking for 2 chickens. So if anyone's got 2 chickens here, put on the farm maybe, I don't know. Feel free to reach out to her, 224-281-9311. Again, that's 224-281-9311. Yeah, so she's looking for 2 chickens. My friend Charlie lives on a farm. Not too long ago, about a couple weeks ago, I went onto the farm and I noticed that the pigs were missing. I said, well, what happened to the pigs? He's like, they're in our freezer. I was like, oh, okay. All right. So yeah, that's just sort of what it reminded me of. Looking for 2 chickens, maybe for Thanksgiving. Maybe for Thanksgiving there. Another Tradio caller here is Antique Jim, looking to buy antiques, all kinds. He pays cash. Feel free to reach out to him. 847-414-7267. Again, that's 847-414-7267. The time is 12:45. We're going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. Remember, if you do have a Tradio announcement and you want to dial the number 847-931-1410, or if you are like the 2 lovely, of course, Tradio callers texting today through the Image 360 number, you can do that as well. 505-926-1410. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Anderson Japanese Gardens, ranked the highest quality Japanese garden in North America and located right in the heart of Rockford. Their mission is to open minds to a different culture while offering a place of peace and tranquility where one can find healing, renewal, inspiration, and a re-energized soul. A premier destination for corporate functions, special events, weddings, and receptions. For directions, hours, and fees, visit andersongarden.org today.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now.
800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. That's 800-760-1845.
The word is out. Nissans cost less on Route 19, but that's not all. Parts, service, and body shop, they all cost less at McGrath Nissan. Used cars too. The reason why is how hard we try. Right now, get 0% APR financing on select new Nissan models at McGrath Nissan because
Nissans cost less on Route 19.
Come to Elgin.
See what we mean.
For a little lighthearted lawlessness on Sunday afternoons, listen to Handle on the Law from 4 to 7 p.m. Handle on the Law is a unique combination of useful legal advice and outrageous Handle remarks. Whether you're talking about Big Brother, big business, big legal problems, or Big Macs, you'll rarely find Bill without an opinion. His rapid-fire commentary gives listeners the information they crave in the way they crave it. It's Handle on the Law, Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. We are in the last 10 minutes or so, 10 minutes here of the Out to Lunch with WRMN show. Your host, Matt McNeil, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. We hope you are enjoying the day so far. Don't forget, we also are still in our radio segment. So if you're interested in buying, selling, trading, and or announcing to the Fox River Valley area, feel free to give us a call here today, 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410. Don't forget, of course, we also do have our Image 360 info number at 505-926-1410. 505-926-1410. Let's take a dive in and see what we've got going on here, too. Let's see what's going on in American Legion, because I know they usually do post from Post 57 about some things coming up here. 23 minutes ago, they did post it on their Facebook page. It's lightning. Get some lightning deals with their burgers tonight from 4 to 7:30. And, of course, a chance to win the $3,000 jackpot playing lightning from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. They also have slots, pull tabs, jar games, darts, and plenty of cold beverages at their very nice cash bar. Feel free to check it out. Join for their burger night and lightning. And that is located at 820 North Liberty Street in Elgin. That is American Legion. You can visit their website at alelginpost57.com or contact their phone number 847-741-1684. That's American Legion of Elgin. Let's see what else we have here. Yes, foxvalleymagazine.com under the dining section here, or maybe it's listed as the, what is it under? It is under dining. Sometimes it doesn't come up here, but it did come up here for dining. They officially now have the beers of the month. So we'll talk a little bit about the beers of the month that they've got going on right now, featuring selections of craft beers created by local Fox Valley area brewing companies. So we're definitely going to discuss this here, talk a little bit about it. So of course that you can see exactly what is going on here with the different beers. Absolutely. I mean, come on, you can't be, especially when it comes to beer, you can't beat that, right? Let's check it out here. We got the beers of the month. Let's see here. Starting off, we've got Graham's Chocolate Ale. Penrose Graham's Chocolate Ale, a collaborative creation by Penrose Brewing and Graham's Chocolates. It's a luscious fusion of chocolate and craft brewing in Geneva. You get the rich, velvety brown beer that envelopes your senses with an irresistible aroma of roasted malt and chocolate, using the same chocolate ingredients as Graham's Chocolates. With each sip, you'll be treated to a luxurious medley of chocolate and roasted malt, perfectly balancing the sweetness, a little bit of the bitterness too, with even more chocolate than the last iteration. Yes, so they have added more to it. This is Graham's Chocolate Ale. Beautiful design there as well, of course. That can be found at Penrose Brewing at 509 Stevens Street in Geneva. Next on the list here, we've got Pollyanna Fun Size Milk Stout. Of course, we're starting to see a little bit more of the chocolate, the milk, as we get into the holiday season, of course. Now with this, you get 6.1 ABV milk stout with peanut, cocoa nib, vanilla bean, and sea salt. This is a fun size brews with a hefty amount of milk sugar and sticky oats before they throw it into a whole bunch of peanuts, vanilla beans, cocoa nibs, and sea salt. It's like having a Halloween every day of the year, but don't be ashamed to drink your dessert before dinner. That can be found at Pollyanna Brewing and Distilling. That is at 106 South Riverside Avenue in St. Charles. Very cool. You can also try their barrel-aged Imperial Stout. Now, this can be found at Riverlands Brewing. This is at Riverlands Brewing at 1860 Dean Street, Unit A in St. Charles. Grimoire. This is Grimoire Barrel-Aged Imperial Stout. Resist opening this tome at your own peril. Grimoire, our barrel-aged vanilla Imperial Stout, returns from a 2-year hiatus. Aged 18 months in 1792 small batch bourbon barrels, this Imperial Stout then conditioned on real vanilla beans to impart a spectacular amount of flavor to an already rich and delicious base as well there too. And the bottle looks pretty good here as well. So definitely something you want to check out for sure. Good offering here. It's called here we go again with the pronunciation. Grimoire Barrel-Aged Imperial Stout. That's what it's called. So pretty cool. Let's see some other things here. You can try the Frostbite Cold IPA that is now back. Delicious IPA brewed with lager yeast and fermented at lower temperatures than what is normally used to ferment an ale. The addition of some extra dry hops helps to create a crisp, clean taste. It's available on draft and or in 4-packs to go. Stop by to try the Frostbite Peach. Only available on the draft at Two Brothers Tap House. That's true. Two Brothers Tap House at 30W 315 Camulet Avenue, Warrenville. You can also enjoy the Citygate Spartan Ember IPA. It's an ABV 4.5%, crafted by also Two Brothers Brewing Company, exclusively for Citygate Grill. This is available only on tap at the grill. It'll bring a burst of refreshment to your taste buds. It shimmers with vibrant and tropical citrus notes, delivering a crisp and hoppy flavor that is light and easy to drink, perfect for your fall feast or any occasion. That is at Citygate Grill at 2020 Calamos Court in Naperville. Another one that you can try out here is the High C Dead People. Yes, your childhood has been re-emerged to celebrate your favorite time of year when you got to dress up and scour the neighborhood for candy. Well, back again, it's High C Dead People. This can be found at Moore Brewing Company, Villa Park, Huntley, and Bartlett. So feel free to check out that information posted onto foxvalleymagazine.com. That's foxvalleymagazine.com. And also check out some other great local events and happenings and more that can be found, of course, on exploreelginarea.com, as well as here, too, you can find information on other different Facebook pages and websites as well to your liking. So feel free to check out all that information posted onto those websites, those pages. Absolutely. Let's take a look and see what else we have here, too, because we got some other things as well that are coming up. The Lions Club is going to be featuring a turkey feather party raffle. This is going to be at Mott's Lounge. That'll be November 9th at 7 p.m. Get ready for a night of fun and prizes at the Lions Club meat raffle. You could win turkeys just in time for the holidays. They're also going to be having 50-50 drawings to keep the night lively. So feel free to check that out too. Some other things as well. November 9th, the Bad Dates 90s to 2000s rock hits are going to be getting you through any bad date. This will be coming up November 9th at 8 p.m. Danny's on Douglas. Should be a good time, too. Danny's on Douglas at 231 Douglas Avenue in Elgin. Enjoy that live music, food, and drinks as well there, too. Coming up, the Elgin Youth Symphony Orchestra is presenting Canvas. We did have Matt Shepard here on the air not too long ago, last week on the phone, talking a little bit about what is going to be offered for this 2024-2025 season for Elgin Youth Symphony Orchestra. And let me tell you, they never fail when it comes to producing amazing music. This is coming up November 10th from 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. Feel free to bring out family and friends to check it out for yourself. Sunday, November 10th, 1:30 p.m., 4:30, and 7. You can check out more information and details at the ECC Arts Center website. Prices are $27 for adults, $22 for seniors, and $16 for students. Located at Elgin Community College Arts Center at 1700 Spartan Drive. You can check out more information at the ECC Arts website, Facebook page, EYSO.org. Those are the sites to go to. You can check out all that great information posted onto there. This does wrap it up here for Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. There were a couple other things I wanted to mention here too, but we'll save them for tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. You've been listening to WRMN AM 1410, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We hope you all enjoy the rest of your Thursday. It's a beautiful sunny day outside, so go outside, enjoy the beautiful weather. It's in the 50s. It's the fall time, but it's nice and sunny out. So that's something to be grateful for. Stay tuned for more local programming coming up here in just a bit. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 1 o'clock.
Twin Zeros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. Twin Zeros Restaurant in Harwood Heights not only serves traditional gyros, but also has chicken gyros.